And where else would you rather be than Dallas, Texas for OT7 Season 4, Week 3, and the stars are here. We have gathered some of the best high school football players from around the nation to compete for an OT7 championship. It's Defcon United and their 5-star Keyshawn Henderson and the best receiving corps in the country, Raw Miami. This will be a game to remember. Trust me, I'm locked in and I'm ready for it. Hey man, this is what it's all about. We will see some division champs today. I go by the name of Snipe Jones, and I'm with my guys, Mo Hassan, and the best hands in all of OT7. My guy, AB Adam Brenneman. What's up,
those
fellas?
hands, man? That's pretty good, huh?
Yeah, that's debatable. That's debatable.
Man, what's not debatable is the talent out here, Mo. Bryson Wright, he got some hands too.
That's right. Bryson Wright, the freshman phenom wide receiver for Miami Raw. It's crazy to think he is just 14 years old, already set a few OT7 records, most yards in a game, most touchdowns in a game. He's trying to break his own records here today, and he's a complete wide receiver. He runs great routes. He has the speed to take the top off the defense, and he's going to do it all right now.
For Defcon, it's all going to be about their quarterback, Keyshawn Henderson, the 5-star. There's so much talk about him playing wide receiver because of how athletic he is, but he is on a mission to prove he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country. He's got everything you want. When I watch the tape, you see a dual threat quarterback with a lead arm talent, the vision. Look at that throw in the back of the end zone. And he has the hands to play both quarterback and wide receiver. He's so impressive at Snipe. When he has the ball in his hands, the game can change in just one play.
Man, this kid is absolutely amazing. I'm excited to see him back. What a treat we have, fellas. And by the way, if you're just tuning in, we are so close to 1 million subscribers. Make sure you hit the subscribe button right now to be a part of history, man. Lock in, hit the like button, and subscribe. Fellas,
Man,
OT7.
Snipe, this may be the most competitive weekend we've had yet at OT7. We're going to crown a division champion. We got great athletes, both sides of the ball. This one's going to be electric.
Absolutely, man. And we're off, man. Raw Miami, you know, this team is one of the most OG OT7 teams. And every year, some way, somehow, they keep one of the best receiving corps in the country.
That's right. One of the deepest wide receiving corps from South Florida. You know that's the area that produces the best talent in the country, Snipe. And they have tons of wins. They repeatedly always do so well in the regular season, but haven't quite had the opportunity to get over the hump. And the quarterback, Helaman Kasunga, the Texas A&M commits, they're counting on him to get them to that next level.
Yeah, and right there, Helaman hit his big wide receiver, Calvin Russell. I mean, 6'5", 200 pounds, such a great athlete to be that long and athletic. He's a guy we'll see all over the field today, one of the very best in the country.
Absolutely, man. And on the other side, this Defcon team, they have to get a win. They're last right now in their division, fellas. So if they want to make some noise, this is where division all matters, because if you're at the bottom of that division, you can kiss it goodbye.
That's right. I mean, both teams need a win. Raw Miami, they came in ranked very high. They dropped several rankings on our strictly standings, and but big game divisional standings on the line right here.
Absolutely. If you're new here to OT7, man, let me break down how it goes here. Each touchdown is worth 7 points, okay? But if the defense picks that off and they return it for a touchdown, the defense will be rewarded 7 points. Also, to get a first down, you have to reach the opposite 20-yard line. And if you see that goal football come out, that's a money drive. A money drive is worth 10 points instead of 7. But high risk, high reward, Mo. If the defense picks that off, brings it back to the crib, they get those 10 points. All about when you use that, man. I always love to see when teams decide to use the money.
Yeah, it's such a big momentum shifter in the game, and some teams use it early because they don't want to end the game without having used it. Some teams save it till that last possession, and we've seen that be a huge advantage for teams. So a lot of coaching strategy comes to play here at OT7 with the great rules that we have.
Absolutely. Second down opportunity for Raw Miami. Helaman Kasunga, you know, he's been pretty solid. Mo, I'm curious to see what's your thoughts on Kasunga, seeing that you are the QB legend himself.
The legend.
Well, I wouldn't say legend.
Oh, come on, man. A legend in my book.
I love what Kasunga brings to the table. his arm strength is kind of what pops up. He's a big body too. He played rugby growing up. He actually grew up in a small fishing village in Hawaii, didn't play the position until much later in high school. And so he's got so much potential ahead of him. And you see why Miami Raw handpicked him to be the next guy in line for this prestigious program.
Yeah, when I see Kasunga, I see a really calm passer, Mo. He just stands in the pocket. Nothing rattles him. He trusts his receivers, and he doesn't try to do too much. The biggest challenge for quarterback is, can you push the ball down the field without turning it over? He's done a good job of that.
I tell you what, he got the easiest job in all of OT7 with these receivers. I tell you that.
Yeah. I would love that Bryson Wright on my football team.
Right on the money. I mean, there he goes right there. The young sensation. You heard us in the open. This guy, you will be seeing him play on Sunday.
And AB, as a former pass catcher yourself, I know tight end is a little bit different, obviously, than wide receiver. But from my perspective, I see a Julio Jones type complete wide receiver. And I realize he's 14 years old. It's a crazy comparison, but I'm curious what you think about when you see Bryson.
I see it a ton. Julio Jones, he's so explosive, but also smooth in his route running, has great hands. And here, 4th down would be the best time to go to him.
Wait, is that someone in a full Batman outfit guarding? Oh! And it's a touchdown! Easy touchdown for Raw Miami as they strike first against this Defcon United team. Almost got thrown off by the guy in a full Batman costume.
I love the Batman. That's wide receiver Osani Gales, the 4-star. He's got FSU, Notre Dame, Miami. Everyone wants him. And it's a smash concept in that low red zone snipe. You got a hitch on the outside. You're trying to sneak that cornerback up, lure him, and then a corner out. Beautiful ball placement in the corner of the end zone.
The guy we were talking about, Bryson Wright, was on the outside and ran that under route to kind of pull that safety down there, Mo, and then found Gales wide open in the end zone. Great play.
Oh, it's an interception! And Raw Miami with an immediate interception after just putting 7 on the board. Early pick for Keyshawn Henderson. Wow.
Yeah, these are the kinds of plays that Miami Raw was missing in the earlier weeks now. They have so much potential. They're better than this 2-3 ranking. Keyshawn just off, misses his wide receiver to the right, and Miami Raw with a timely interception.
Yeah, it looked like Keyshawn wasn't sure the receiver was going to stop on that route, but when that zone coverage, you got to know he's going to throttle down. That's a throw Keyshawn Henderson can't make, and a huge momentum play in the ball game after Raw Miami just scored the 7 points to get the interception the next play.
Oh, man, it's not a shaky start right now for Keyshawn, as we mentioned. 5-star, one of the best QBs in the country. Houston commit, already has 3 interceptions on the day. He had 2 in the game previous to this. Oh! Damn, bro. Almost locked that in.
Nearly the catch of the day.
My goodness.
Yeah, do you see how he flipped his hips around in the air? Even though he didn't catch that, that shows, watch the elite body control, the athleticism to turn your hips around, go up with one hand, got off the ground, and almost tracks it down to the ground. Man, Calvin Russell.
Calvin, the big body, 6'5", nearly 200 pounds. It's so nice in the red zone having a big body like that.
Man, I tell you what, man, Helaman Kasunga is just living with this receiver core. I mean, he's got more options than Mo on a Saturday night. I mean, he can do whatever he wants. I mean, come on. A dart.
Bryson.
Oh, that got to be a PI, right? He got tackled before he caught that.
And it's Batman. He's protecting Gotham.
Hey, man, I tell you one thing. I don't know how I'm feeling about that one. It looked like he kind of tackled him before he made the play.
Yeah, Batman didn't even play the football. You got to at least play the ball.
And a late flag on the field.
Okay, that flag is very
But that is a very late flag.
He pushed him
We
down.
have a little extracurricular activities out there.
Somebody has to talk to Batman out there.
When Gotham needs saving, you put him on Bryson.
The hard part is Batman doesn't have a number right now.
Yeah, that is quite difficult.
It's kind of crazy. I mean, look at the aura. The cape is blowing in the wind, fellas. I mean, he's emoting out there with the muscle.
And he has the toughest matchup in OT7, in my opinion.
I think Batman is the only person that
One-on-one
can
with
stop
Bryson Wright?
Yeah, one-on-one with Bryson Wright is not a position I want to be in.
What happened on that play?
You know, seen the ball coming. I started stumbling a little bit.
Good luck on this play, man.
I mean,
he will need luck against these Miami Raw receivers.
I'm a Batman fan. Come on, Batman. Let me see something.
Now he's on Calvin Russell, top of the screen.
Yeah, I think
that's tough.
Yeah, I think Batman going to need more than Gotham for this. Oh! And Kasunga is locked in. A laser.
Yeah, I love what I see from Kasunga. I already see development from the earlier games. He's getting off his reads quickly. He's playing in rhythm. He got off his primary target there, which was Calvin Russell we were just talking about. Went to his over route and beautiful ball placement there over the middle.
And shout out to everybody in the chat. Mo, what they saying in the chat right now, man? We appreciate everybody tuning in.
In the chat, let me know who you got. Miami Raw, Defcon United. Let me know what you got in the chat.
Also, let us know where you watching from, man. Where you watching from?
We have an international audience, Snipe. We had Sweden. We had... Oh!
Sweden was in there.
Yeah.
Wow.
We had everywhere. All throughout Europe, all throughout South America.
Sounds like your last 2 weeks, Mo.
Yeah, something like that.
AB, what we seeing out
guys,
there,
on that big fourth down there, we had a flag on the play. Looks like we're going to get a holding call on the defense.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, defense.
Yeah,
We got a holding call and an unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense. And that was a fourth down play. Incompletion would have been a turnover on downs.
and now they get a first down, AB. So that's a huge mental gap right there from Defcon, especially
on the 2-yard line now.
They at the bottom of the division. It's a must-win game. You got them on the fourth down when you need them.
You get a stop, and then you have the unsportsmanlike. It just can't happen, especially after the turnover. Your defense stepped up big time, but now can Kasunga punch it in here with a few shots from the 2-yard line?
Drops back, looks around, has a guy, and it's called a touchdown. Another for Raw Miami. They coming out blazing right now.
Yeah, and he found his wide receiver, Kai Meza, in the back of the end zone. The 4-star route technician. Watch this route here by him. Getting open one-on-one against the safety. Good job dragging the feet, and a perfect throw by Kasunga.
And Meza is Helaman's #1 high school target, so you know in these situations, especially in the red zone, they have that chemistry and that relationship where he's going to go to him time and time again.
Now we get to see Keyshawn Henderson. You know, fellas, we always talk about the mental aspect of being a quarterback. How do you bounce back after throwing a pick? I'm curious to see how aggressive and how sure of himself he is on this drive.
Keyshawn's probably the guy I was most interested in watching because of the question mark, right? We know how dynamic he is as a wide receiver, as a safety. We saw him in OT7 Season 3 just light everybody up. Probably the single most athletic guy on the field.
Absolutely.
And now he's playing quarterback. I want to see him take that next step. He is ranked the #1 dual threat quarterback in the country for a reason.
Takes a shot down the field. Oh! He got to catch that, right? It looked like he went with one.
No, I thought that was a decent throw. He had some touch on it to get over the linebacker, a little bit behind the receiver. What do you think about that?
I don't know. Let's ask Tom. He's with Batman. I wonder what Tom has to say about that.
Hey, fellas, I'm with Batman, a.k.a. Jermaine Bishop. What's with the fit?
10 seconds.
You know, I was feeling like handing out a lot of justice today. Fighting crime, you know, pushing off receivers as well. But mainly justice, you know. A lot of people deserve justice. Just like I say justice for the ref. You know, he kind of favoring them a little bit with the penalties, but it's all right. Football's football.
Everyone's against Batman.
Yeah. I just realized that Batman don't really get no love.
I'm from the people that he saved.
Nope. They think it's a problem. Like, I don't know.
A lot of jokers out there.
Most definitely, a lot of jokers. I definitely say #3 is a joker.
All right, well, I think you need to go cover Bryson Reddy and go save the day. For justice, fellas.
He called Bryson Wright a joker. Looks like there's some chirping on the field.
And they decided to flip the field. You know, fellas, this Defcon United team has not been able to score the ball at all today. Very, very uncharacteristic. They've been shut out 14-0 in the first game. Now they found themselves 14-0 in this game. And you're giving Hillary Kasunga a chance to punch it in before half is over, man. It's going to get ugly.
Well, yeah, I mean, look, it's a combination of things, right? First game, you're playing against the Box Boys from City Reapers, some of the best defensive backs in the country, now Miami Raw, a team full of 5-star prospects. Ooh, as he just misses his wide receiver on a wheel route. So it's definitely two tough matchups for quarterback Keyshawn Henderson. I just want to see him get calm, get under rhythm, find some easy completions. It just looks like they can't get under rhythm early on these first and second down scenarios.
Yeah, and at OT7, you're down 14, but guys, that's not much of a point differential here at OT7. We have our onside play where you can make up a couple scores in basically the blink of an eye. Defense needs to stop right here, try to get the ball back before halftime, and then, as you said, Mo, Keyshawn Henderson, just take what's in front of you. Don't try to do too much, and key is just can't turn the football over.
Has a man across the middle. Easy catch right there. But the clock is ticking, right? So, AB, a big problem last week we seen was terrible clock management. Look at the sense of urgency. Nobody's running back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I mean, right here, Sniper, 34 seconds. The clock's ticking, and Raw Miami's taking their time lining up.
We've seen this happen so many times. Teams actually lost games from having no kind of sense of awareness. Hillman Kasunga's
Literally
still
looking at his play sheet.
And with the coaches on the sideline, the quarterback has to take ownership here. And I mean, they're still taking their time.
Yeah.
This took 45 seconds.
Guys, 15 seconds. They're only going to have 2 plays left in this half.
If
that. And
that is. I don't. That was he just RKO'd him. I mean, that was a full-out RKO.
Batman's strapped.
dude, yeah.
Watch Batman play this football.
That is an RKO.
Oh, okay. Hey, listen, he got there a little bit early.
Yeah,
a little bit early.
If you want to say early, Batman is out here looking like he's fighting villains, man. I mean, as we mentioned, though, now they only have 9 seconds. They could have got at least 3 plays out of that.
They could have gotten several plays, you're right, Sam. Now with 9 seconds, 4th and 7, you want to get a completion on the sideline, get out of bounds. NFL clock stoppage rules under a minute. We need to see Hilleman display his football IQ right here.
Hey, Mo, what are you looking for right here? Is it Bryson Wright? Is it?
We need to get to the sideline. Oh, see. That's the half right there. That's something you cannot have.
And that's the bad clock management. Guys, if they wouldn't have wasted 25 seconds snapping the ball there, they'd have 20 seconds right now on the 5-yard line to go run a play.
And that is nasty work to end out the first half. Easy completion right there for Kasunga, but terrible clock management doesn't give him an opportunity to go up. And, fellas, we've seen this happen. 14-0 here at OT7. This game is far from being over. You still have the onside. You got the money drive. There's a lot of things that can happen, man. Going up 21-0 is a lot different than 14.
Yeah, and especially with a guy like Keyshawn Henderson playing quarterback, the game can flip in the blink of an eye. He makes a couple good throws, makes a couple plays, and it's a ball game. And there's Hillman Kasunga with his first touchdown of the day. Great throw, and he's really been dialed in, Mo. It's been really impressive to see him make some plays. And this Royal Miami defense stepping up with the interception early, and Kasunga making them pay.
Absolutely, man. Mo, I want to get your thoughts. The wind is blowing actually kind of crazy out here. Talk to me about how tough that is as a quarterback to make sure your passes are on target with this type of wind blowing.
Honestly, Snipe, as a quarterback, I'd rather throw into rain than wind.
Wow.
A lot of guys, oh, absolutely, absolutely. It's just so difficult with the ball placement. You know, a foot here, a foot there makes a big difference between a touchdown, interception, and incompletion. And there's a priority now with getting the ball out on time, especially if you're throwing a deep ball, right? You can't wait and sit. The ball is just going to get carried, either deep, short, it's going to turn into an interception. So timing and footwork is at a premium when you're throwing into the wind.
Henderson able to connect right there on a gain of a couple.
Now, Snipe, this is a big drive here for Keyshawn Henderson. You're down 2 scores, 3rd down and long right here. You got to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive.
And I'm curious about his confidence, Mo. Like,
he had him.
Overthrew him right there by a mile. But I want to ask you for confidence, right? You haven't scored in 2 games, right? You're a 5-star. You know you got what it takes. Is it, maybe these guys aren't used to playing with each other. You know, is it a chemistry thing? What does it look like from you, from a quarterback perspective?
The chemistry is certainly part of it. I would kind of compare it to a basketball player who hasn't seen the ball go through the net, right? Sometimes you just need to see 1 or 2 go in, and you're like, okay, cool. And that's why I was alluding to kind of getting these easy completions early in the drive, getting into rhythm, something that Keyshawn quite hasn't gotten to yet. Big 3rd and 4th down coming up here for Defcon, though.
Takes a shot, has a man, a great pass right there, and that will get them the first down. Probably his best pass of the day. Big play too, AB, a big 3rd down and 12 to be able to get that one.
It's a really good throw here by Keyshawn. Just sits right there in the pocket. Perfect touch over that ball to get right over the defensive back. And now let's see if he has some confidence. That's a big throw on 4th down to make that play happen. Let's see if he can punch it in right here.
I mean, this guy's amazing. I got a chance to see him last season. He was amazing, and he had some of the most...
Oh, he had it.
Is it good?
It looked like he got his foot down. What a catch.
And his first touchdown of the game, Keyshawn Henderson in the end zone. Mo, you mentioned it. That might be able to get his swagger back right there.
Yeah, hopefully they got that juice back. Great. Oh, my God, even better catch.
Man,
just to get a foot in. My goodness.
That's DeAndre Frazier, the athlete. Look at that body control, the balance to tap the leg, the awareness to know where you're at on the sideline. Good throw there by Keyshawn, giving him a chance to make a play on the football.
Yep, and like you were saying, no lead is safe at OT7. Now it's a 1-score game. You got to stop here, and you still have the onside play opportunity if you need it under 2 minutes.
Got the onside, also have the money drive. Anything is possible, but now this Raw Miami team is coming out very, very confident after they've been scoring the last few times. Kinsunga throws a shot deep. He got Bryson right, and Batman is locking down right now.
Hey, Jermaine Bishop Jr.
Look at his stance right. Hey, we loving it, man. We loving it.
Justice was served right there. And he didn't even have much safety help, so it's basically a man scenario here against one of the most elite wide receivers in the country, and just strapped him up right
Yeah, that's textbook man-to-man coverage, running with him on his back hip, step by step, playing the football in the air. Batman's feeling himself a little bit.
Never know what you're going to see here at OT7. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel if you're just now tuning in. The goal is to get to 1 million subscribers, and we are so close. Everybody watching, that subscribe button and hit the like button, man, for your friends. You can see this in the algorithm. Anybody who loves football, man, tune in. Another shot deep. Oh, he could have had that one. I feel like he lost the ball in the air right there, AB.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad throw. Looked like he might have had him. That was trying to hit Gales, his receiver, who's had a touchdown already.
And now they find themselves with 3rd and long, 3rd and 20 here.
Hit the wire.
So, Mo, what's the strategy? 3rd and 20. Do you try to get it all right here? You want to just get some yardage and then go for it on 4th? What are they doing here?
Well, knowing offensive coordinator Tommy Schuler is going to take a shot. So what I would do and what Coach Schuler is going to do are surely different. AB, I kind of like the strategy of making it a manageable 4th down. I think it's a higher percentage of conversion rate right there with some of these wide receivers so good in the intermediate routes, like a dig concept, a post, something like that. But when you do have the explosiveness, you can never discount a shot down the field.
And that's what they do. They take the short gain. Now I'm curious to see if they're going to go for it on 4th.
That's what you want, though. You get half the distance, at least give yourself an optional 4th down.
Looks like they're going to go for it here. Confidence not an issue for Raw Miami. Also, Coach Schuler, by the way, I believe he's top 5 in college football receiving career yards.
I mean,
he's a beast.
Yeah.
He went to Marshall.
So he likes airing it out.
Yeah. He went to Marshall and broke some of Randy Moss's college records. Who can say they did that? Oh. Easy completion right there for Kinsunga and a 1st down for All Miami.
Yeah, perfect throw here on 4th down. Nice route concept. That's Tyrone Crothers, the receiver on the out route. Gets open man-to-man coverage. Execution is premium here for All Miami, and Kinsunga's feeling himself.
Erykah Badu said it herself. Call on Tyrone, okay? That's a big-time 3rd down completion. Kinsunga drops back. Has a man. Oh, they are trying to make it very tough on Bryson Wright. He really hasn't got a chance to make any big plays after a huge, huge week last week. He was 2nd in all of OT7 in touchdowns.
Yeah, I mean, they're playing Bryson well. It looks like they're shadowing him with the 4-star athlete, Jermaine Bishop. He's done a tremendous job thus far. I feel like we haven't called Bryson's name as often as we have in the past. And they're also having the safety help, as you can see him coming down and crashing on that ball.
The secret is out, man. I feel like last week he was the best kept secret. But now the world knows.
Exactly, exactly. We even had the t-shirts, best wide receiver in the world. After several of his touchdowns, he ran on the booth.
Yeah, he did.
And let the world know that he's here, and he's not playing any games.
Mo, we're seeing a lot of All Miami put Calvin Russell and Bryson Wright on the same side. I wonder if you separate them here so you can't put too much safety help over both of them, and one of them is going to be isolated.
And if you look at some of his stats from last week, 23 receptions, 304 yards with 11 TDs. Are you kidding me? 11? That is insane. Kinsunga can't connect. Great defense right there.
Huge 4th down coming up here. Huge 4th down.
4th down.
All right, so AB, we got a huge 4th down in the red zone. If you were Raw, what are you trying to get
I would go right back to what they just did. Put Bryson Wright and Calvin Russell in a bunch. Roll out Kinsunga so where you can read out the play. You're going to get man-to-man coverage. You know that right here. And Raw Miami likes putting these 2 receivers on the same side. Left side of the screen here. Here's the receivers. Watch how this defensive back plays them.
Kinsunga looking, takes a shot.
Ooh.
Oh, couldn't get it. Batman has come to play. Bishop with another key stop.
Hey, Jermaine Bishop Jr. was tired of all the Bryson talk. He said, watch this. I'm serving justice. And what a great stop and a great game he's played thus far. I think it's a good throw snipe. He kind of puts it in position. Typically, we see Bryson coming down.
He could have caught that.
Yeah, he could have caught that.
Guys, Jermaine Bishop, we can't overlook what he's done now. He has completely shut down the guy who stole the show last week at OT7, Bryson Wright, and has been the talk of the week.
And now, Keyshawn Henderson, they have a chance to put some points on the board. But, fellas, this is exactly what we talked about. Under 4 minutes, this team has a chance to tie the ball game. If they would have took better care of clock management, they would have been up 2 touchdowns instead of 1. This game would be completely different.
No doubt, and now this is Keyshawn Henderson's opportunity to show the world why he's a quarterback. He's not an athlete, he's not an ATH, he's not a wide receiver, not a safety. He's a pure quarterback, and this is his opportunity to show everyone.
Takes the shot
As a man! Oh! What a throw and what a catch from Defcon United as they are trying to tie this game up. Wow.
Love the throw here by Keyshawn Henderson. Finds his wide receiver streaking down. It's a too high safety look. They strike right in the middle between those two. Uses his eyes to move the free safety pre-snap as well. Now they need to get in the end zone here to tie the game.
It's good job by Anton Smith, the receiver, tracking the ball in the air too and making a play on the football.
Now we see Keyshawn has 2 on his right, looks down, takes a shot, and we get a flag. Looks like it could have been a holding there. Let's see what it was.
Yeah, we're going to get defensive holding there.
First down. First down.
Man, Defcon right back in this game, punching on the doorstep here to tie it up.
And this is why you gotta love OT7 mode. Nobody's ever out of the game. Every possession matters. Clock management matters.
No doubt, and down here, I want to see them target number 6, Denarius Gray. He's the Auburn commit. He's their big body wide receiver they like to use down here on these fade routes, these one-on-one slants.
Red zone opportunity, as we mentioned. It is tough to score in these red zone situations.
Oh! And another touchdown for Defcon United. Keyshawn Henderson has got his groove back.
I love that drive by Keyshawn Henderson. He's showing the world why he's a quarterback. They were down 14 early, right? He said, all right, watch this. We're going to go down, score, get a stop, get another score. He's got his rhythm. He's got his mojo back. Love what I see from Keyshawn.
And that throw, really tight window right there, Mo. Keyshawn had to fit it in there, and it was perfectly accurate for the touchdown. Again, that was Anton Smith who caught the big explosive pass down the field, makes the play for the touchdown.
And now we see one of the most important drives of the game. Raw Miami is using their money drive, which means if they score here, this touchdown will be worth 10 points instead of 7. Huge opportunity here for both teams.
Yeah, and it makes a lot of sense to use it, right? Because you need a touchdown anyways, right? And so you haven't used it yet. Let's get the opportunity here. Put the game away, especially if you score too early, and Defcon will need to bounce back with another money drive of their own.
Mo, I'm a little surprised Defcon didn't use the money drive on the last drive that they just scored on.
And now my guy Tom is with the man of the hour right now.
Hey, Keyshawn. Welcome back to OT7, man. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
Feeling good now? Can you explain the hat for the people that don't know?
Basically, long story short, me and my friend got it together in San Antonio. Then my mom was like, put it on for a 7-on-7 tournament, and then she was like, you just got to stand out. So I put it on, did a backflip, and it's stuck ever since.
Shout out to mom. A minute left. You guys need to get a stop. Are you thinking about hopping in on defense?
Nah, not right now. I think my guys got it for sure. I got mad ups and faith for my boys out there right now.
You hate wrong?
You subbing.
It's not a hate. It's a love-hate relationship. They hate me, but I don't got no hate for them.
Oh, good luck. Hopefully you get a win, man. Appreciate you. Back to you guys.
And now we seeing more bad clock management from Raw Miami. It's like they think they have all day, and Bryson Wright is in the purgatory right now.
Watch this play by Batman Jermaine Bishop. This might be his best play yet. The way he drove on this football, breaks it up right in front of Bryson Wright. Watch the timing here. Right hand, swats out of the air. That's a perfect defensive back play.
Guys, he's playing out of his mind right now. I think we were talking pregame. We think Bryson Wright's going to be the #1 overall recruit for his class, for his freshman class right now. And the job that Jermaine Bishop Jr. is doing right now is unbelievable.
He's looking like a young Champ Bailey out there. Huge 4th down for Raw. Can they get the first? Flag on the play, but the catch is good.
It's like it's going to be on Bryson Wright. On the offense.
Yeah.
Wow!
Wow! On 4th down, they had it converted. That's going to be offensive pass interference.
And fellas, I think what we're getting here is just a little frustration from Bryson Wright not being able to make those plays and wanting to create some space right there.
And guys, that's a turnover on downs.
And that can't stop the game right there.
Wow, and watch Bryson just running into him, and I guess, look, it's just the extension there. You can't use your hands. It's a double route concept, AB. It's a slant, and he gets back out, and Jermaine's just in the way, but he can't use his hands that way.
And Mo, you got to think the mental part of the game. I mean, he's been getting shut down by Jermaine Bishop, lost some of those battles. Frustration got the best of him, and for a young player who, listen, is going to be one of the best in the country for a long time, needs to control that mental side a little bit better, because that's a costly penalty.
Absolutely, and now we'll see Raw Miami. Looks like they're going to go for it on 4th. Going for it on 4th right now.
Guys, it'll be a loss it down, Defcon ball.
Okay, lost it down, Defcon ball. Man, let's see what Keyshawn Henderson can do.
Wow, 27, it's not, again, clock management is everything. So how does Keyshawn handle this moment? You have 27 seconds, clock stops out of bounds, clock stops on an incompletion. We need throws to the boundary. Nothing can be completed inbounds unless it's to the end zone right now.
And listen, an incompletion's probably better on 1st and 2nd down than a short 3-yard pass inbounds.
Absolutely.
Let's see what they decide to do here. And guys, we seen this last week where some of these receivers that catch the ball, they kind of want to be heroes and get some yards after the catch and don't run out of bounds.
Get out of bounds.
I hope that they can lock in and make some plays here, but great field position right here for Defcon.
You basically got 4 plays right here, 27 seconds left. You're on the 15-yard line. This is where you got to be at your very best, Keyshawn Henderson, and this is where turnovers happen a lot. The low red zone where there's not a ton of space. This is where Keyshawn has to lock in.
Hopefully he ain't jinx him right there. Oh, wide open! But as you mentioned, kept the ball in. Now it's all about clock management. The clock is running.
Got 15 seconds and ticking.
Yep, they need to hurry up. Come down here. Hurry up. They need to snap the ball here.
Too much time.
He coming back the well.
Looking through his progressions as a man. And it's a touchdown. Keyshawn Henderson, touchdown. Defcon United goes up. Oh my goodness.
What a job by Keyshawn Henderson, feeling himself. He's fist bumping. And watch this tight window in the back of the end zone.
And guys, Keyshawn going to defense right now.
And he can do it all. Hey guys, what a story. They go 0 points in the first game against the Reapers and they lose. He come out 14-0 in this game and just goes on a heater right there, AB.
Yeah, it was unbelievable by Keyshawn Henderson. And DeAndre Frazier with a great catch. Another one for him, number 0, back of the end zone to give his team the lead with 2 seconds left.
And fellas, I can't stop but thinking about Raw Miami having a chance to go up 21 at the half, and they just did not take care of clock management, and now you see them down.
Yeah, I mean, it was a clock management error out of the first half. And how about the mental makeup of Keyshawn? Everyone was kind of down on him through the early interceptions against City Reapers in week 1. And a slow start here as well, people forget, and just went on a complete heater in the second half. Got his boys together, the leadership, the confidence as well to come back and throw these balls into tight windows. I cannot be more impressed from what I've seen in the second half.
And now we see him on defense, AB. It's nothing he can't do. They're in a prevent defense. They're going to take a shot. Let's see what happens. Oh! 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 I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Are you kidding me?
Raw Miami, what an impossible catch. They're calling it a touchdown. What a catch. You kidding me?
This is Jordan Clay, number 11. That's a catch.
Oh my, AB, I can't believe my eyes.
1 on 3 right there. Goes up and gets it.
Oh my goodness. What may have been the best catch in OT7 history for the tie.
The greatest league on the universe. No lead is safe in OT7, especially if you're Miami Raw with these wide receivers.
That is a grown man play by Jordan Clay.
I cannot believe.
Wow, with 2 seconds left, he throws it up into triple coverage. And Jordan Clay, have yourself a day.
And good job by Kasuga there, giving his guy a chance to make a play.
Exactly.
Getting it in the end zone where his receiver can get it. But guys, there was only one receiver there and 4 defensive backs.
As we go into overtime, my guy Tom is with the receiver with the big Tom touchdown.
What a catch. Game-saving touchdown. You caught over 3 people. You take me through that play.
Man, hey, I just what I do. That's all I really got to say, bro. I come out here and compete. But at the end of the day, that's what I really do, and I be popping my shit. And we came out and did what we have to do to get back in this game.
Did you know? Because I assumed he would throw it to Bryson or Calvin. Were you surprised? Did you know that he was throwing your way?
I knew he was going to throw my way. You know, last time when we was in that championship, he played low pro. He threw me that game-winning ball to get us in there, so he know where to go when it's clutch time.
Unbelievable catch, Snipe. Now it's time for overtime.
Oh my goodness, it's overtime here at overtime, and it's pretty simple. If Defcon scores here, they must attempt a 1-point gamble. 1-point gamble is pretty simple. After the touchdown, think of an extra point. But if they don't get it, the 1 point will be given to the opposite team. So if they score, it's game over.
Hey, more Keyshawn Henderson football. I'm not complaining, boys. What a
I can't believe we just saw the back and forth. This one, you got, I mean,
unbelievable.
Hey, I told you this would be the most competitive weekend yet. We're off to a pretty good start.
I mean, could you even imagine that catch going through? I mean, everybody knew where it was going, and somehow, some way, the receiver was able to snag it down.
Well, it was quadruple coverage, too. There was no other wide receiver there. Typically, you want to throw it to like a group of your guys.
And now, for all the good plays Keyshawn Henderson's made to come back in this game, this one's the most important. 4th down right here in overtime. Gotta have it situation. You mentioned it earlier, Mo, but I think you got to look at Denarius Gray, your big wide receiver, the 4-star Auburn commit, who can win one-on-one.
Yeah, Denarius had 8 touchdowns in last year's playoffs. They go to him in these clutch situations.
4th down here, must. Oh! Is it in? Oh. They called it out.
He bobbled it. A beautiful throw right there
throw.
at his chest on that front pylon.
Let's take a look at this catch and see if it was closer. Couldn't quite tell from this angle. That's DeAndre Frazier again, the receiver. Good throw by Keyshawn Henderson.
Right on his chest.
Oh, wasn't able to.
Doesn't have control of the football as he's going down.
Good eye by the official right there who's in front of it.
We see the arm talent there from Keyshawn, puts it right on the money.
Man, so fellas, now Helaman Kinsunga and this team with the utmost confidence, if they score here, it's game.
Game over.
That's right. And
Defcon has to get a stop here. They have to. I can imagine if this goes to the double overtime. I mean, somebody has to score, right?
I would love that.
This raw Miami team coming back out here with all the confidence in the world after that big time catch. Great catch across the middle.
Calvin Russell's too big, too strong.
He's a huge body.
Even when he's not open, Mo, if you put the ball in the right spot, he's still open because of those long arms, the big body, and the hands that catch away from his body.
Yeah, his arms are kind of looks like an AJ Green type, just so long, puts the ball outstretched. The DB has no shot on that.
2nd down, still got a few yards to go. AB, what should we look for here?
The guy we just talked about, Calvin Russell. He's top of the screen right there, all the way out wide at wide receiver against Batman. Great matchup.
Wide open again, Mo. I like how they chipping away, not trying to take deep shots, right, but just trying to move the sticks and put themselves in better position.
Yeah, Kinsunga doesn't need to force anything on 1st and 2nd down. Now it sets you up with a manageable 3rd down here inside the 10-yard line. You have the big bodies, like you were saying, AB, with Calvin Russell. You have Bryson on the far side as well. Many options to play around with here.
And here they have Calvin Russell on the inside. See him at the bunch right there.
Guys, if you enjoy some OT7 football, make sure you hit the subscribe button. This is a hell of a game. Overthrew the receiver, and now we have a huge 4th down situation. This is for the money. You score here, you win. You don't score, you really give Defcon another breath of fresh air because they get the ball in double OT.
That's going to be one that Kinsunga wants back just about a foot too far. That would have been game right there, Snipe. That would have been it.
He had the open receiver.
Yep,
he had a little more touch.
Chat, spam up who's winning this game right now.
Hey, Snipe, what better time for Bryson Wright to come out of nowhere and make a game-winning play right here?
He's more than capable. They got a man in motion, AB. Let's see what he decides to do. Takes a shot. Oh! He's got it. Oh! And he does it. What a catch. Calvin Russell calls game here at OT7.
That's who you go to in your biggest moments. Calvin Russell the big 6'5" receiver, and a perfect throw by Kasunga to let his guy make a play. He called game over on his head.
And Tom Schuler is over there giving him a mouthful right now. You know, one of the best trash talkers in all of OT7 walks down to their team and lets them know what he thinks.
Oh, he's going to talk regardless. Now, you got to love the Miami swag. And how about Calvin Russell, the size, and the celebration, too, in the red zone. He knows no one can cover him. This guy is massive. He is long, and he is going to be a threat at the college football level very soon.
What a game one we had today on YouTube. Man, unbelievable. Back and forth. That's why you love OT7. And Hillman Kasunga showed why he's one of the best in the country.
Absolutely. Chat, make sure you guys are liking up this stream and subscribing after an amazing match. Went down to overtime. And, man, we got to remember, Defcon is last in their division. Sucks that they took that L, man. They got to get whipped back in shape pretty soon. But what a game. Raw Miami somehow, someway made it happen all the way down to the end. Make sure you like and subscribe. More OT7 football coming up.
What a game we just watched. Raw Miami walks it off in the comeback overtime win over Defcon United. Kieran, that was probably one of the craziest games I've seen at OT7.
I've never seen anything like that in my life. It looked like Defcon was completely out of it and done for, couldn't score a point. They end up rattling off 21 straight, and then the play of the season, in my opinion so far, Jordan Clay back in the end zone. What a play. I mean, it was ridiculous.
I mean, to send it to overtime, and then Calvin Russell with the game winner in overtime. It was an incredible game, and we have some more incredible football coming up for you guys. Coming up next, we have SFE versus the Box Boys and City Reapers. This one should be a crazy game. This might be the best defense SFE has faced all year.
I think this is the battle of the two top defenses in all of OT7 this season. City Reapers, the Box Boys, have been shutting everybody down. They shut out Defcon earlier today, and SFE, with their 4-6-3 DBs, have been picking off everything, left, right, and center. This is a defensive battle, and I cannot wait for my words to be completely proven wrong by a shootout of all shootouts after this.
And speaking of SFE, they are in our Game of the Week versus undefeated Trillion Boys at 3:45 p.m. Eastern, 2:45 Central. This is about to be a great game. Kieran, who you got in this one?
In this one right here, I'm going to take the City Reapers to get it done. Young CJ Cypher, best 8th grade quarterback I might have ever seen. I think he pulls off the upset, and they get SFE up out of here. I don't know. I'm just feeling it.
I mean, SFE has a great freshman quarterback in Neiman Lawrence. I think I got SFE in this one. I don't know. Let us know who you got in the chat. Kieran, what's wrong with you today? You got to get your head in the game.
I skipped lunch today, Coach. It's really getting to me.
Well, if you just eat this Baja Chipotle turkey footlong from Subway, it'll fuel you all day long.
I got this. Ready? Go. Subway makes everything better. Try one of the 7 legendary subs from Subway's Meal of the Day. Now back to OT7.
And we're live in the heart of Dallas, Texas for more OT7 football. It's season 4, week 3, and it's shaping out to be a good one. We have an amazing matchup, and we have the best high school football talent from around the nation competing for an OT7 championship. It's the defensive box boys, City Reapers, going up against one of the best offensive teams in the league, SFE. This one should be a good one. The number 3 offense going head-to-head against the number 4 defense. Fellas, I cannot imagine how good this one is about to be. I go by the name of Snipe Jones, and I'm joined by my guys, Mo Hassan and AB Adam Britterman.
Boys, I can't wait. This is one of my favorite matchups of the entire day.
And we just saw an unreal game in the first game on YouTube. This one's going to be just as good, guys.
Man, a lot of great players out there, Mo. McFarland, I mean, he got it all.
McFarland, a.k.a. Tyreek Hill. This guy is a stud. He is unbelievable. He's one of the fastest players in the entire country. He's IMG's #1 wide receiver as a freshman in high school. How are we getting all these young guys just being unbelievable? He's a great route runner as well. Nobody can cover this guy in space. Crazy athletic and just has a knack for finding open windows. He has a great relationship and chemistry with quarterback Neiman Lawrence.
For the City Reapers now, Mo, it's all about their defense. They call themselves the Box Boys. They are the most feared defense at OT7. They're physical, they are vocal, they're built for the big moments, and they are a turnover machine. You got Jordan Edmonds, you got Samari Smoke Matthews. They don't just defend guys, they shut people down, and trust me, they will talk about it the entire way. This is going to be a great offense versus defense matchup.
Man, I cannot wait for this one. It has all the signs to be an absolute showdown. And fellas, it's all about seeding. It's all about your division. And these guys have been balling. SFE is #1 in the Platinum division. Meanwhile, the City Reapers are #2 in the Diamond division. So what we're seeing right now is 2 of the top teams in their divisions duking it out. Good offense versus good defense. And SFE will start off with the ball.
Yeah, it's the #4 offense at OT7 versus the #3 defense, which is the Box Boys, AB, you were just talking about. Some of the most fierce and fastest and rangy DBs you'll see in all of high school football.
And now we see Neiman Lawrence dropping back with an easy completion. You know, I'm excited to see what this SFE team can do because just like Raw, they are always known for an amazing receiving corps. Wide open as a man.
That's Eric McFarland.
Couldn't catch that one, AB. You think he was too busy worried about?
Yeah, I think he heard the footsteps from the safety from the Box Boys at DB. Watch McFarland. Does he turn his head here at the last second? Yeah, see how he turns his eyes right to the safety? You got to catch the ball first. Can't be afraid of the footsteps right there. That's happens to receivers a lot, but we see it all over different levels. Sometimes the footsteps get to you.
That's why I didn't play football, man. I was too
you would have been scared of the footsteps.
I was too afraid to get hit, man. But back in my day, I was known as Jukem Jones.
Jukem Jones.
Real thing.
I don't think anyone called you that.
Hey, hold on. First of all, AB, trust me. Just look at me. Look at my physique. I am a specimen. Come on, man.
A true specimen.
Freak of nature. Come on, man.
And chat, let me know who you got. Reapers, SFE, one of the best offenses versus one of the top defenses. Let me know who you got in the chat.
Absolutely, and if you guys are just now tuning in, here's a little something about OT7. Each touchdown is worth 7 points. You don't get your first down until you reach the opposite 20-yard line. And also, the defense can put some points on the board as well. If the defense picks it off and score, then they will receive 7 points. And also, we have something called a money drive to make things a little interesting. We see that goal football come out, and it's a money drive. The touchdown is now worth 10 points instead of 7. And also, if the defense picks it off and run it back, they will be rewarded those 10 points. So, fellas, it's safe to say we love some high-scoring football.
Oh, we love it. That first game was insane. We got an overtime matchup. Hopefully another one right here.
Speaking of high-scoring matchups, this same City Reapers team just beat Defcon and literally shut them out. 0 points. That's how good this Box Boys defense is. They shut out a 5-star quarterback committed to Houston. They can do it all.
Not just a 5-star, the 5-star. Number 1 dual threat quarterback in the country. And completely shut him out. This defense is legit.
So now we got a red zone situation here. AB, curious to see what they come up. Oh, almost picked off. And we talked about it. Very, very hard to score here in red zone. AB, add on top of that,
the best DBs in all of OT7.
Yeah, it's a great test for Neiman Lawrence, the young quarterback. How do you handle playing against a defensive back unit like the City Reapers? How do you handle it in the red zone right here? And again, big 4th down. This is where it's just crucial. You got to find your best receivers. Let's see if they go to Jabari Brady, number 1, the big 4-star who's tall and long, would be great in the red zone right here.
And now this SFE team faced with a 4th down. See what they can do here. Can the Box Boys sends a rush, but has a man wide open. Touchdown SFE. And they might break the box, fellas.
A great find by Neiman Lawrence. They sneak their wide receiver into the flat the last minute. The cornerback goes with the receiver on a slant, and just the composure on the 4th down from Neiman to put the ball right on the money there.
Yeah, it's wide receiver Julio Santiago, offers from UNLV, Western Kentucky. He's been extremely reliable for this SFE offense, and a great route concept there, like you said, Mo, against man-to-man, to put your number 3 receiver right in the flat with a little rub pick concept.
And let's hear from the man himself, Neiman, who's with I Got Tom.
Hey, fellas, I'm down here with Neiman Lawrence. Neiman, man. Touchdown in first drive there. A lot of people talked about the Box Boys on the City Reapers. Did you hear a little bit about that before?
Yeah, I've been hearing a little bit about it, but, you know, we don't really like to get into much of the internet. We like to focus on what we got going on and just execute.
But they do talk quite a lot. Did the receivers, did you feel like there was a little bit? I saw the guys meet them at the tunnel earlier. Was there a little bit of bad vibes going into this game with the Reapers?
Trying to get into our heads, but, you know, we got a bunch of guys that's focused and ready to do their job, so we just ready to translate into the field.
Right now, you guys are number 3 in the Strictly Power Rankings. Do you feel like that's the right spot for SFE?
Definitely not. You know, us being OT7 champions, you know, we came off slow one game. I understand that 1 L, but we'll get back into it this week, and then we'll reclaim our spot soon.
Of all the teams here this weekend, who's your least favorite?
My least favorite team? They're all competition. I wouldn't say least favorite.
All right. He's so young. He's still already so media. Appreciate you.
Is that a freshman football player or Barry White? Did you hear the voice on that kid?
Yeah, he's got a deeper voice than me, and he's a freshman in high school.
Bro, that is insane.
He's not falling for Tom's question.
Not at all, man. Media train for sure. Oh! Picked off by SFE, and he's giving the Box Boys a piece of their own medicine right there. Oh my goodness, SFE standing on business.
Chase Calicut, the 4-star safety, with an unbelievable play on 8th grade quarterback CJ Cypher. Watch how he just reads his eyes, undercuts it, and the trash talk.
He's talking to the bench
The entire way on this pick 7. Hey, SFE's defense has heard enough of the Box Boys. They're saying, we are DBU.
That was such a good play by Chase Calicut. Jumping the football, reading the quarterback's eyes, and a little hook curl zone right there, Mo. Taking it to the house.
Yeah, you can't be late on those underneath progressions, AB. Once you take 2 or 3 hitches, you're better off just throwing the ball away.
And now, fellas, what we're seeing is City Reapers trying to fight through some adversity. Young quarterback, as we mentioned, CJ Cypher, only an 8th grader.
The 8th grade phenom. Golly.
Throw that one hard.
Hey,
come on.
What a way to respond. And look, it's only a 15-yard completion, so it's not going to be on your highlight tape necessarily. But the difficulty on that ball, in between that window and the velocity, not a lot of high school quarterbacks can make that. And he's not even in high school yet.
I mean,
that's so insane.
Yeah.
He's legit as they come, man. I mean, they won every game he started in. Just to give you an idea on, is he a winning player or not?
No, look, they're 4-2, and all 4 wins were Cypher.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
He plays so much years beyond his age. I mean, smart, instinctual, decisive, and he's confident out there. Just confident and mature at the quarterback position for being so young.
The one word I would use is smooth.
Yeah.
And he reminds me a lot of C.J. Stroud, which, again, is
You keep saying that.
It's a crazy comparison for an 8th grader. Considering CJ is one of the top quarterbacks in the NFL, but he has the same number as him. He kind of carries himself the same way. Physically looks like him a lot. His throwing motion is very similar too. I like that CJ Stroud comparison.
And you hear a lot of scouts and football analysts talk about a quarterback having a live arm.
Yep.
What does that really mean? Well, watch CJ Cypher and the way the ball flies out of his hand. It's effortless, it's smooth, like Mo said, and he has great velocity and touch on every throw.
Yeah, and a lot of it's due to head coach Tony Ballard, one of the top quarterback developers in all of the U.S. I've worked with him in the past as well. I can tell you he's a great coach.
Well, if he coached you, he's one of the best.
There you go.
Second and goal for the young phenom, CJ Cypher. Looks and has a man, and you right, fellas. He's getting some zip on that ball.
And there's not a ton of separation by the receivers right now. That's where it really tests your accuracy as a quarterback. You better be right on the money, because if you miss a little bit, the ball's getting tipped in the air, could be an interception. He is dialed in right now.
Yeah, no, the ball just jumps out of his hand. And especially when we talk about these SFE DBs, nearly all of these guys are 6'2", 6'3 plus. Right, and so the difficulty of going against these guys, especially down here in the low red zone, we're on the 2 or 3 yard line, he needs to be insanely accurate to complete a ball.
Big third down here. Let's see how he responds after an interception on his last.
And he finds him back in the end zone.
It was an early flag on a play. I'm curious to see what it was. Touchdown is good for the City Reapers, but let's see what the refs had to say about that.
Yeah, confirmed touchdown. Look at CJ, how he goes through his reads. 1, 2, not there, pump fake, puts enough air on it in the back of the end zone, and just jogs off the field like he's done this a million times for the 8th graders.
That's about as good of a drive for a quarterback as you can put together.
After a turnover,
After a turnover, to go right down the field, meticulously, be accurate with your throws, pick up a first down, and then be great in the red zone where it matters the most.
Now we get to see the big-time quarterback, Neiman Lawrence, out here again after he just put some points up on the board as well. Hey, chat, make sure y'all locked in, man. My guy Mo is reading the chat right now as we speak. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. We're trying to hit 1 million subscribers before it's all said and done, and we're very close.
Hey, Snipe, they're saying we're glazing CJ.
Hey, man, I am, okay? You know who else
He deserves it.
You know who else glazing CJ? My guy Tom. What's up, Tom?
Yeah, so CJ, you see the guys up there behind me? They're glazing you quite heavily. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're doing a great job. How are you feeling? You know, obviously one of the younger quarterbacks out here. How have you been feeling so far?
Pretty good. I'm just trying to compete. Really, that's all.
And now, week 1 of OT7, you came out and you kind of shocked all of us. Are you more comfortable this weekend, or how you feel? Is there anything different about this weekend than week number 1?
I'm more comfortable. I feel like that first week I was a little bit nervous, but I'm straight now.
Playing against SFE, they're usually they won the whole thing last year. They talk a lot of trash. Have they talked at all to you so far?
Not really, but they're a very good team.
All right, man. Well, good luck. Get back to it. We appreciate you, man. He's these quarterbacks in this game, man. He's right back in the huddle with his coach.
I don't know, man. I was expecting a little bit more Willie Beeman. You know what I'm saying? I was expecting a little bit more.
Mo, you're gonna have to coach him up.
Great kid, man.
This is how we talk trash.
Yeah, exactly. Now he's media trained, man. I love how humble he is. He has. It's crazy to think 5 more years before he gets to college. The state of the quarterback play at the college football.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness! On the back of the City Reapers defense, an impossible catch from SFE.
That may be the craziest catch I've seen in my life.
Are you kidding me? How did he come down with this?
Watch this, on his back, pins it against the back.
What?
Of the defensive back. Oh my goodness.
And he keeps the ball.
Remember the name, man.
That is literally insane. You gotta like the stream for that.
Pinned on his back.
Is that a more impressive touchdown than the Hail Mary? That Miami played?
I think so.
Up there.
What we just saw is one of the most difficult things to do in sports.
Yeah.
I mean, he pinned it on the defensive back's back and then didn't lose control of it as he fell to the ground.
That's insane. 1 minute less in his first half. Huge possession right here for the City Reapers. Another dart.
A dart. And this is a big drive, Snap, because a touchdown here, you're down 1 possession, and you get the ball back in the second half. So clock management at a premium here. You have to get out of bounds, and you can't afford a short completion in play.
See what the young phenom can do here. A little bit time on the clock. Gets the snap off, looking down. Another one. Couldn't get out of bounds. Let's see how fast they get back to the line of scrimmage.
So smooth, Mo, in the pocket. And now let's see how he handles the clock right here with a first down. Gotta move.
Yeah, a little confusing
Gotta get his
right
guys.
now.
They're taking too much time right now. Just taking too much.
AB, what should he be looking for here? Under 20 seconds left. Probably have time for another 2 plays.
Yeah, well, first of all, snap the ball. Can't throw it inbounds here.
Takes a shot. Oh, I gotta be a hold.
Yeah.
I mean, he looking like Hold'em Hickey Sample out there. Oh my goodness. That's insane.
You gave him a bear hug in the back.
Hold'em Hickey Sample. That's what they called him.
That's what they called him?
That's what they called him. Hold'em Hickey Sample.
And Jukem Jones.
And Jukem Jones. You know,
what's AB's nickname? AB needs to
I don't know, man. You know,
throw it up, AB. Just throw it up in his area.
You know,
AOAB.
No, but listen, there's a few guarantees in life. Death, taxes, and AB is always open.
Oh, hey, I like that right there.
I like that.
You know, man, that kind of helps him, right? They get more yards, and the clock stops.
Yep, clock stops.
Stops.
Now you get a first down, fresh set of downs here. You're on the 6-yard line for CJ. You're thinking maybe 2 plays here.
Maybe 3 if it gets out quickly, but you're thinking 2, and both throws have to be in the end zone.
First down and goal for the young phenom. Man in motion, he's wide open. Oh, got him. Another flag on the play, but touchdown was called. I think they're going to call it a hold.
CJ Seifert, one of the best quarterbacks we've seen in OT7 working the red zone. A lot of it's because of scheme to get him on the move, makes the read easier. And the other part is the velocity that he's able to put on these footballs. He just puts it right on him on his chest, and you can't help but just score right there.
And when you have a quarterback who's as good as CJ Seifert, you roll him out to the right, and you can still throw back to the left.
Yeah.
You see how he rolled out to the right there, put his feet in the ground, got a good base underneath him, and delivered a strike across the field for the touchdown.
And now City Reapers will get the ball back after this first half. However, a lot of time left, still enough time for a play. I've seen enough Hail Marys in my day.
We've seen some Hail Marys. This is still a chance right here.
Too much time.
And with these receivers.
Oh,
I mean, that's not very smart.
I mean, yeah. I guess that's it, man. But, man, Julio Santiago off the back.
Is that catch of the day? Where do you guys put that?
That's catch of the year. That's catch of the...
I'm shocked by that catch. I mean, I'm kind of speechless about it.
And, you know, you've made a lot of big-time catches.
Nothing like that.
So I'm asking you, is this level of concentration? Is it skill? What is it?
It's concentration. It's hand strength. It's pure will and desire and saying, I will not be denied from making this catch. Wow. And he's not even a huge receiver, Mel.
Yeah, he's
not even that big.
It's the hands, I think, right there. It's the rice bucket he's been doing in the offseason.
The hand strength. Look at that. I mean, look at him battling there. Wow.
And that big-time touchdown before the half. Now, City Reapers get the ball back. CJ, what a dart!
What a throw!
Man, are you kidding me? I mean, he's in 8th grade.
He just ripped that ball 35 yards down the field on the line, back shoulder.
We mentioned the catch of the year. Now that man is with overtime time right now.
Hey, fellas, thank you. I am down here with Julio, the catch of the year. Can you take me through what the hell just happened on that play?
Man, I just seen the ball. I seen it on his back. I tried to hold it on his back as long as I could. Held it all the way to the ground, and I caught it.
Have you ever caught a pass like that before? You can't practice that.
Never caught a pass like that before. I was surprised myself.
You caught it on Samari Matthews Smoke, one of the best DBs in the country, a City Reaper. Was he talking to you before that? What did he say afterwards?
Nah, you know, it's just kind of rivalry, so you know what I'm saying? I like to talk after I made a good catch, so yeah.
Can you tell me what you said to him after, or is that not what we're going to say on the bridge? See, very mature. Great catch. Unbelievable, man. We'll let you get back to it.
Amazing catch, but fellas, last week I seen Darion Coleman throw, and he had some spin and some torque.
Yeah.
But I mean, CJ, I'm even more impressed.
Yeah, and it looks effortless too. Like he's not even putting his whole body into it. As he grows into his body and continues to mature, it's scary to think what it's going to come down to.
Send a late rush there, no hold on the play, great defense, and now we see a 4th and long for the City Reapers. AB, what should they try to look for here?
First, SFE got away with a little bit of a holding there, it looked like, on the background. Man,
a little bit, huh?
That was, that was interesting one.
And the City Reapers decide to flip the field
here.
So here in OT7, flipping the field is our version of a punt. Instead of going for it on 4th and long, you can elect to flip the field, which means the opposite team gets their ball on their own 10, and they have to march the entire field.
When you have the box boys on the other side, you want to trust your defense. They haven't looked this way, like giving SFE 21 points in the first half, very uncharacteristic for them.
Yeah, man, let's see if they can get a little bit more boxy. Easy completion right there. And I think a lot of it has to do with Neiman Lawrence is just comfortable right now. He is slinging.
He's feeling himself.
Oh, big time, man.
So many good quarterbacks here.
And they're all young,
And they're all young, yeah. How much of that, Mo, is the quarterback training and development, things like OT7, where as a quarterback, when I think about quarterbacks when I was playing 10 years ago, they didn't see this level of competition week in and week out.
Yeah, it's just the additional high-level reps. The more time you have to process defenses at a high level, the faster your processing speed is going to get up, right? And so now we're seeing all these freshman quarterbacks at the college level coming in and dominating immediately. We saw DJ Lagway, an OT7 alumni, come in for the University of Florida and just light it up.
Absolutely. In chat,
we got some cool jerseys out here. SFV kind of got the lime green going, but the City Reapers got the classic black and red. Let us know in the chat, who has the best jerseys out here on the field right now? Adidas did a great job on both of them, by the way.
Hey, Hellstar said they're going to hook us up if we hype them up. So, hey, I'm trying to, you know.
Hey, listen, man. I love some Hellstar.
I like some Hellstar.
I love some Hellstar. Shout out to my guys over at Hellstar. They had an amazing season last year. Came up a little bit short. I'm excited to see them. They're at the top of their division, too. So, you know, great to see them bounce back.
And they're led by 5-star quarterback Diabel, who some consider is the #1 guy in the entire country.
I mean, he's great. And we were just talking about jerseys. Nobody got better gear on the field or off the field than Hellstar.
Yes, sir.
Lawrence looking down. Oh, my. Did he give up? He gave up on a play right there. AB, what happened?
Yeah, the defensive back seemed to stop me. I think he thought the sack clock went off.
Yeah, it was getting close to that marker, and he just kept playing. You can't stop if you're on defense.
And you don't want to leave Jabari Brady running free wide open.
Especially not Jabari Brady.
And as we mentioned, man, that Diamond division is super stacked, a hard division to kind of go. But as we mentioned, Hellstar right now at 3, and the City Reapers are right above them. I mean, it's a tough division. It will be a division champion crowned this weekend. So much good football, man. Wow. Oh, great defense right there from the City Reapers. And that may have been their best defensive possession right there.
Yeah, this is what we're more accustomed to seeing with the City Reapers. They rely on a lot of man-to-man coverage because their guys are so sticky in coverage. They like to go 2-man, 2 safeties over the top. Everything underneath is man coverage, and a massive third down here for SFE.
In this Diamond division, as we mentioned, you got Low Pro, Hellstar, Tucson Turf. So many good 7-on-7 teams. It's impossible to think we're going to make it out. Of course, I'm going to go Low Pro because, you know,
it's Low Pro.
I mean, they're great.
Yeah,
right?
they're
Mikey Eugenio's amazing. Jet Washington is looking like the best safety in the nation.
That is a hot take, especially after what we saw from Joey O'Brien.
Joey O'Brien is great, man, but
that is a hot take.
I like Jet, man. I really do. He shuts down the field. I think Joey O'Brien's ability to read the quarterback's eyes is unmatched, though. I'll tell you that. Big 4th down right here for SFE. Let's see if Neiman can punch it in. Oh my God! Another great catch! Hey, that's 2 in a day, AB.
Julio Santiago is playing like out of his mind right now.
Is that Julio Santiago or Julio Jones? I can't tell.
He looks like Julio Jones. Wow. I mean, he's not even open here.
He's not. He's literally covered.
Even Lawrence just gives him a chance, and he goes and gets the ball in front of 2 defensive backs.
My goodness. And Santiago, a guy with a chip on his shoulder, doesn't have the same amount of national attention of some of these other SFE receivers, but he's letting the world know that he is for real.
I tell you what, Julio Sanchez, Julio Jones, or Julio Fulio. SFE in 5.
SFE in 5.
Just a dime. Just a dime by CJ Cypher. But for Julio Santiago, what better way to put yourself on the map than right here at OT7 in a huge matchup? I mean, you guys know, I've talked about it. Division I coaches watch this film. They're going to watch back these games and say, who do we need to give offers to? I remember when I was at Arizona State watching the games and saying, oh, this guy needs to be a 4-star. This guy needs some offers. Julio Santiago is going to be in that conversation.
Yep, and it's a money drive for the City Reapers. So everybody that's tuning in, this touchdown will not be worth 7. It will be worth 10 points. You only get 1 per game. Kind of interesting they decided to use it now, but I mean, you can't take it home with you, right? I'm not mad at the call.
No, I think anytime you're under 6 minutes, that's automatic usage, especially if you're down. And if you think, look, if you're going to win this game, this drive is must score anyways.
Absolutely. CJ Cypher, I mean, this guy's been locked in. Let's see if he can make something happen. 1st and goal for the City Reapers team. Takes a shot. Couldn't connect right there.
Yeah, it looks like his receiver just couldn't quite get there. A lot of traffic and space. But the job that CJ Cypher has done, guys, I mean, look, when we talk about quarterbacks, it's Mikey Eugenio, the OT7 GOAT. There's Ryan Rakowski. We saw what he did last week. It's not crazy to think that CJ's in that same class.
I mean, yeah. AB, how you feel about that one, man? I don't
he's
know.
Close. If there's tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and everybody else, I'd say CJ's at top of tier 2, getting closer.
Okay.
And he's got a lot of time left to get to that class now.
I tell you what, a touchdown here and a comeback win, it definitely swayed my vote for sure. We got a flag on the play. 14-28 SFE. I tell you what, the City Reapers, a huge reason why they've been so competitive in their division and in OT7 is their defense. However, SFE's quarterback, Neiman Lawrence, said they're not concerned about it, and you can tell 28 points on this team that's known for shutouts and a lot of interceptions. They haven't been that effective in this game.
No, really impressive showing by SFE's offense, especially considering they're going against the Box Boys. They ranked 4th in their earlier weeks here on offensive rating. It looks like they're going to be climbing as well.
Second down situation. Easy completion on the sideline. Couldn't step out of bounds. Wouldn't matter if he did anyway. Third down opportunity. Clock management is huge, right? So you get a score here, you know, that'll put you up down 4. But if you SFE, do you just kind of play with the clock a little bit and make it tough on them?
Offensively, absolutely. You want to waste as much clock as possible. That's why scoring here as quickly as possible is very important. It's paramount. They need to take a shot here in the red zone.
See what they decide to do here. Cypher drops back. It cannot complete the pass. See the vertical on that kid. He's trying to look like LeBron James out there.
Oh, he got it up there.
Oh, my goodness.
This SFE defense is playing well right here in the red zone. Got everyone on lockdown. Hardly any separation and making it really tough on CJ Cypher. That's – who was that got up like that?
That's Chase right there.
Chase Callison.
Yeah.
Wow. And for being that big, 6'3", 200-pound safety with about a 42-inch vertical.
Oh, he got up.
I mean, he's a 4-star with looks from Texas, Michigan, Texas A&M. Yeah, hey, man. We might need to check his shoes, man. Got some bounce right there. Huge 4th down. If they don't score here, it's practically game over. It's bobbled up and incomplete. SFE, with their best Box Boys impression, locking down the City Reapers. Wow.
Massive stop from SFE. CJ tries to fit it in this window. Looks like he even had an opportunity. That's wide receiver Damian Henderson, who had a massive showing in week 1. He was the star at the wide receiver position, absolutely. And they couldn't quite get it done here in the red zone. But again, this game is not over because we have our onside play opportunity. So if you get a 3 and out here, there's still life for the City Reapers.
Absolutely. Money drive right here for SFE. And, I mean, they are at the top of their division for a reason, right? They're coming in here 4-1. Ironically, the only team they lost to is 1-4. I don't get how that works, right. But it is what it is. This team is for sure one of the best teams in all of OT7. And, fellas, a lot of people are saying them and Trillion are the only chances of slowing down Low Pro. How do you feel about that take?
Yeah, look, it's not out of the question. I think C1N is up there too. I think Reapers didn't have their best game, but I think when they're playing sharp, they can compete with anyone as well, especially if the Box Boys are playing well.
Oh, whoa, what a snag right there, AB.
Is that Eric McFarland?
Yeah, we didn't hear a lot from Eric.
Yeah, he's been shut down today, but that catch was unreal. Away from his body. Watch him pull this thing in traffic. And a even maybe better throw by Neiman Lawrence.
Yeah, timely catch. They needed that to put the game away. Reapers now need to find a turnover one way or another.
If they could get a pick and bring it back to the house, it'll be worth 10. It'll help them. But it's not looking like SFE is slowing down anytime soon.
Well, look, if there's someone that could do it, it's them. And Eric McFarland, man, we didn't talk about him earlier just because of how good this defense is, but he's a freshman phenom. He balled out in week 2. He's got everyone already. He's got Texas, Oregon, Texas A&M. Like speed is the #1 thing that comes to mind with Eric McFarland. Yeah. The Tyreek Hill comparison is real.
And McFarland combines the speed and explosiveness with being reliable too, with those great hands. Sometimes you sacrifice a little bit of that with an explosive receiver. Yeah. But man, he's always coming through in the.
Oh! He's got to get that one right, fellas. I mean,
they needed that.
Only 20 seconds left. Anything can happen, but you got to get the ball back first. A prime opportunity to get a pick there. Just couldn't get it right there, AB.
Man, and if you're Neiman Lawrence, you can't throw that football there. No, that's the one thing you can't do is turn it over. Yeah. Ball security is all that matters. You're up by 2 touchdowns.
And you know, you spoke about it. This red zone is very hard to score, especially with a good defensive team like the City Reapers, because you don't have a lot of field to work with. And, like, I don't know how they're going to – never mind. It's easy. It's easy. I forgot who I was talking about.
Santiago, the circus catch machine.
Yo, he is proven cream rises to the top, right? We have a lot of great receivers, but he's making his case to make his name known in OT7.
He's Mr. Reliable for this team, right? And he's been covered on some of these. You just throw it up and he comes down with it. Oh, nearly intercepted as well.
And that will do it. SFB will take down the Box Boys 28-14. A division champ will be crowned today in the Platinum Division. Big Tom win right there from SFE.
SFE wins the game, but I'll say this. Julio Santiago has put everybody on notice that he should be one of the best receivers in the country.
Absolutely. What more could you ask for than amazing football here at OT7? SFE dominating, continuing to put on for South Florida. More OT7 football coming up right after this.
I mean, we are only 2 games into OT7 Week 3, and we have already seen some of the craziest highlights of the weekend. We just had SFE take down the City Reapers and the Box Boys, and we need to talk about Julio Santiago, Tom.
I cannot believe how good he is. Like the Box Boys, I have full confidence in, and he just made them look kind of awful.
I mean, that was an absolutely crazy game, but we have some more crazy football going on this afternoon. We have RG3 Takeover taking on Trayvis Hunter, Cam Newton, and C1N. That is going down tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, only on NFL Network and NFL Plus. I am so excited for that matchup, Tom.
I'm curious. Yesterday we saw Cam Newton and RG3 talking a lot of trash in the comment section on Instagram. I'm curious if that carries on to the field. Cam Newton is a humongous human, so if they want to talk trash, I'm scared for RG3.
Speaking of Cam Newton and C1N, they are running out of the tunnel right now because they are about to take on Midwest Boom. That is going to be an absolutely crazy game coming up next. Tom, who you got?
I have Midwest Boom. They started the year 0-3, won their last 2. I think it continues today.
All right, we'll find out. Kieran, what's wrong with you today? You got to get your head in the game.
I skipped lunch today, Coach. It's really getting to me.
Well, if you just eat this Baja Chipotle turkey footlong from Subway, it'll fuel you all day long.
I got this. Ready? Go. Subway makes everything better. Try one of the 7 legendary subs from Subway's Meal of the Day. Now back to OT7.
Welcome to the Lone Star State. We are here in Dallas, Texas for Season 4 of OT7 football. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a matchup for you. 2 OT7 staples, Midwest Boom and Jonas Williams, the USC quarterback commit, taking on Cameron Newton, the Heisman Trophy winners team. C1N. 2 of the most talented teams in the country about to do battle head-to-head. That was a hot dog on your screen. Yes, this is OT7 football. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, Care Bear Kieran, joined here by Mr. 5-star Adam Brenneman and Mr. Houston Cougar commit 5-star extraordinaire Keyshawn Henderson. How we doing today, boys?
Man, I'm doing great. Just got done with our last game of the day. Yep. We played against Raw Miami. Yep. Came down to the wire. I just feel like that game was just It was just a toss-up.
It was a bit of a toss-up. A bit of a toss-up there. It was good, though.
It's just good to have another 5-star in the booth.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I would have been a 6-star commit if it was possible. But, ladies and gentlemen, this game right here, C1N, what can you tell us about this Cam Newton-led squad, Keyshawn?
Man, it's just led by Cam Newton, man. One of the guys, man. Cam Newton is a great quarterback. Like, from the NFL, we got Trayvis out there. We got my guy, CJ Slater. Man, we got guys across the field. So, C1N, one of them teams that's just got down, and they just detective on what they got to do.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, they are an unbelievably talented squad, and they call NFL-type plays out there. And AB on the other side, Midwest Boom, Coach JR with the sleeves off.
Yeah, Boom enters this one 2-3, fourth in the Platinum Division. This one is a must-win game for them to keep this season alive. They got a quarterback who's one of the most battle-tested quarterbacks at OT7 in Jonas Williams, the USC commit. They have the receivers in Blaze LaVista and Quentin Burrell. Listen, if Jonas Williams gets hot in this one, Boom season might just stay alive.
Oh, yeah.
Unbelievably talented squads. And ladies and gentlemen, these two teams, really solid results at OT7. Not some of the lowly scrubs that we've seen out here. Some of the best teams to compete out here.
I don't think you. That was towards.
No, that went towards you. That went towards you.
Oh,
Keyshawn,
that was crazy.
Never. No.
Yeah, he got a lot of emphasis on that.
Gonna start off with the ball here. Quarterback Derek Baker hitting his target over the middle. That is Christian Ward, and we are off rolling, gentlemen.
Man, I think this is gonna be a show. This game right here is gonna be a show. Coach JR gonna bring that boom, like you say.
Boom.
He gonna bring the boom with the guns. But we got Cam Newton's guys out there from under center.
Yeah.
You don't really see that a lot out here, man.
Now, that's what I was wondering. What is it like under center? What does that do for you?
Sure, I think it's just he's more in rhythm. I think he wants to be more in rhythm. Being under center, you get a rhythm going. Like dink and dunks, like that, just like that right there.
It's not also,
like that.
they're not only under center, they're also going play action.
Exactly.
Yeah. In 7-on-7 where you can't run the football.
And it's worked for them sometimes.
A lot of times, though, Keisha, it's the footwork, too.
Yeah, and it also brings the safeties down, for sure.
And ladies and gentlemen, that was a first down right there. What to know here at OT7, for a team to get a first down, they need to get to the opposing team's 20-yard line. A touchdown is worth 7 points. They also can go for the 1-point gamble, which if C1N does, they will go for that 1-point gamble. That is an opportunity to score, and if they do, they get 1 point. If they unsuccessfully convert, then the point goes to the other team. And also, we have what's called the money drive, something that Keyshawn desperately needed to convert in his last game. But that money drive is worth 10 points, and when you see that gold football come out, know that there are more points on the line.
I think right there, that was another shot right there.
I
don't like that.
That's two now.
Yeah, he's 2 for 2 right now, and that was a great one. That was a great one right there. Okay. But I think for us, that money ball, we really didn't need it. We was up.
Yeah, that is true.
It just Jordan Clay, man, what a guy.
Now, Jordan Clay with an unbelievable catch. And right here, they're going to be touchdown just short of the goal line. Big third down right here, AB.
A big third down right on the 1-yard line. Let's see if they go to the wide receiver, Trayvis Hunter. They like to move him in motion. He's a shifty target on the goal line.
They like these condensed sets in this area right here. This is something that you see very 2019 LSU Joe Burrow-esque, and you're going to see right here the receiver in motion right behind him.
This is like cheese play right here. This is like, I don't even know what this is.
Everywhere.
Escape the pocket? Okay.
And that's a touchdown for C1N. Open in the back of the end zone there was Ryan Mosley, the big body target. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, Cam Newton, known for going for these 1-point gambles.
That's something I ain't never seen before. I'm gonna be one of those to say, I'm gonna call that the Subway sandwich right there. Everything's so condensed and squished in. That play right there was just,
everything's just put together right there.
We're gonna call that the Subway sandwich, man.
Call that one the Subway sandwich condensed. Yeah, we'll call that formation the Subway sandwich for sure.
Bro, what?
Well, Derek Baker trying to make it happen on the 1-point gamble. Look at the back of the end zone. Is it caught?
Back at him again.
It is. And they successfully convert, taking an 8-0 lead. Christian Ward in the back of the end zone. And now, Midwest Boom desperately needing to get it together.
An elite drive by Derek Baker, taking him down the field. Good throw on the touchdown. Then right on the money on the 1-point gamble. That back of the end zone, that's a dig route back of the end zone there. Quarterbacks love that, where normally you want that ball to be high in the back of the end zone. But Baker was great all the way down the field. And off to a good start for C1N.
Man, I think he was just open. He just wanted to get a guy the ball. That was it.
This game right here, a key game in the Platinum Division. C1N sitting at 4-2. Midwest Boom, after an 0-2 start earlier on, they're now sitting at 2-3. Ooh, that's a good pass breakup.
See, like I said, CJ Slater right there.
Unbelievable pass breakup.
I call him 4-2 Doug.
4-2 Doug.
Right there, man.
Is that because he's shorter with the Lux?
Nah. He just looks like 4'2" Doug.
Nah, that's crazy.
Man.
All right, we're gonna take another look at the division here. SFE sitting pretty up top with C1N at 4-2, right behind them on their heels. We're gonna see RG3 Takeover later on today on NFL Network. RG3, Cam Newton in the building, NFL quarterbacks. Some guys that you look up to, Keyshawn?
Yeah. Cam Newton, what a guy.
What a guy, man. What a guy.
Great guy, man. Talked to him before the game, before they played. He just told me to keep the swag going.
You got a favorite NFL quarterback?
My favorite right now?
Yeah.
Lamar.
Yeah, of course. I see a lot of Lamar in your game.
Yeah.
You know? Really, really solid regular season, not able to get it done when it matters most. Unbelievable. And right here we have
That's 3.
Jonas. That's
three.
not a shot. That's not is that a
That's
shot?
3.
Is that a shot? Chat, is that a shot? I don't know if that's a shot, chat. Maybe just the truth. Jonas Williams, USC commit, though. You know this guy pretty well. Very talented quarterback, Keyshawn. A pass breakup right there, and there's going to be a late flag thrown in. A lot of contact there. What can you tell us about Jonas, though?
Jonas, great guy. Another great guy. I've been saying great guy a lot, but Jonas is one of those guys. He shows a lot of work off the field. Like off the field, behind the scenes, he's just a great quarterback. You know, great all-around guy. Playing with him at the next one's event that we was at, he's always dink dunk. But when he take that shot, it's a shot.
Yeah.
And he a big play merchant, like me, like I like to say. He just gets it done when it needs to.
I think he's been one of the best quarterbacks we've seen in the red areas. He's placing that ball wherever he needs to.
Jonas is probably one of the best pure passers that we see at OT7. Like when he's in rhythm, man.
Yeah.
He's just
it's hard to take him out, bro. We tried to take him out at the event, man.
Jonas over the middle, Blaze LaVista. He's going to be touchdown just short there. Just about the 4-yard line.
It's a great throw right there. I mean, you know, he's going through his progressions, middle of the field, a lot of bodies in the middle there. Good throw, and Blaze LaVista going up and getting it.
No, Blaze is one of those guys out of the Midwest that you sleep on maybe in high school, and then he goes to college, and he's an absolute problem for your program. He's been unbelievable tracking that ball in the air, and that's a touchdown right there. Beautiful ball over the middle as Midwest boom and the Masio are taken.
And the thing about OT7 with these gambles, you gotta really be dialed in. Like you really gotta be locked in because those points really matter. Like when it come down to the wire, like I mean we didn't take none of the gamble plays, but I feel like if we did, it would have made the game very different.
Yeah, and right here, it's interesting.
Going into the game, do you know what your 1-point gamble plays are going to be? You know, in college football, you'll have, hey, here's our 2-point play. You know what the call is going to be in that situation?
Yeah, for sure. We got built-in plays for those moments like that. We got two plays, just like how you said you had 4. We got 2, and we just trying to keep it simple.
1-point gamble attempt here. Jonas Williams back in the end zone, looking for his big body target, Bennett Conkey, but not completed. And C1N going to take a 2-point lead here. And ladies and gentlemen in the chat, make sure you guys give us a like and subscribe. We're only 60K away from hitting the 1 million mark. Make sure you guys go ahead and hit that subscribe. That's what I'm saying. We got a 5-star in here singing to you guys, man. It doesn't get any better than
you don't get that every day.
You don't get that every day.
I just want y'all to know, Mr. Dorsey is a sophomore. And look how
that's a great play by him.
Nah, that was
how
ridiculous.
big this individual. That's a big dude.
That's a big dude. That's a big dude on the defense right there. Huge play for C1N on that pass breakup. And right here, Derek Baker.
Good D.
What do you think about the size of Derek Baker though? He's only a sophomore in high school though too, and he's swole. Like look at the dude.
Yeah.
He's not skipping arm days.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I thought our class was huge, but this 27 and 28 class, I don't know what they put in that baby milk when they're young. That's a different formula. I wasn't on that.
Bryson Wright in y'all's game with a goatee, man.
Bro, what? Like
he was out there shoving Jermaine, man. It was crazy.
Trying to make a fool out my guy, man. I ain't like that. Trayvis. Oh my God.
Oh, Trayvis. Wide.
Oh,
and he just missed.
No.
Travis Hunter. Wide open downfield, just out of his arms. Derek Baker.
We gotta get on.
Couldn't connect.
We gotta dive for that one. That's one of them.
Oh my days. We gotta. Travis Hunter's little brother out here, burning. Just out of there, yeah.
That one hurt.
And Tom is down on the field with the man responsible for Cam Newton's stress. What's going on, Tom?
Thank you, fellas. I'm down here with Leighton from Strictly Football. You make the Strictly Power Rankings. Cam Newton hated you before week 1. What's your guys' relationship right now? Because where do you have them in week 1 and where do you have them now?
Had them unranked in week 1.
Bad mistake.
Yeah, that was a bad mistake on my end. Former NFL MVP, probably.
Dumb mistake.
Dumb mistake, some would say. A lot would say. Cam Newton would say. I got him at number 4 right now. Deserving of it.
And he talked to you after week 1. What did he have to say to you? Were you intimidated?
I was not intimidated, no, not at all. The rankings boy doesn't get intimidated. He doesn't let outside factors take away from the all 14. So I wasn't letting him get in my head. But he was mad at me.
He just
but,
speaking third person.
we made up and we're good now. They're winning games.
What would happen if you fought Cam Newton?
Narrated.
I don't think Cam wants to know the answer to that question.
Oh, you think Cam doesn't want to know the answer?
I don't know, man. I might have something up my sleeve. You never know.
I hope you don't have anything up your sleeve right now. Keyshawn Henderson is listening right now. What do you think about Defcon so far?
Man, that game against Raw was pretty crazy. Jermaine Bishop was going at it. He was balling. That's all I got to say. But Defcon's been looking good. They got to get a win under their belt, though.
C1N is the top ranked. They're 3-2, and you have them all the way up at 4.
Yeah, they should be 4-1. Cam forgot they were losing one game, so that should have been a win. But I mean, just watch the all 14, Tom. You'll know that they're good.
That's fair, and they will play number 6 RG3 Takeover later today. Robert Griffin III's team versus Cam Newton's team. Do you have a prediction?
C1N is going to win 21-2.
Back to you guys in the booth.
Dang. Wow, bold prediction right there from him. And guys, I mean, the Strictly rankings been interesting. Low Pro sitting the top at number 1. I don't think that's ever going to change. Nobody's going to beat them or come within 10 points of them at all. Unless it's SFE. That's the only person that I think can do it. C1N, though, sitting comfortable in the top 5. Any of these guys stand out to you? I don't see any Defcon.
That's number 5. That's the fish shot.
I'm not going to lie, bro. I don't have nothing to say about that.
Yeah.
You 5-0. Hey, when one get there, bro, it's there. It's over with.
I feel that now. Jonas Williams back operating on offense. As you see, I mean, I love
Care Bear couldn't make that throw right there.
Whoa, okay. All right, the shots are coming back at me.
He's still going.
Oh, he's still not.
Hey!
He might have still not been touched right there. Referees did not blow the whistle. They might be inside the 10-yard line here. Let's see where the refs mark it.
Cornell Conley getting loose a little bit.
Yeah.
It's a big drive here for Jonas Williams. Defense just got a huge stop there to get the ball back for their offense. Now, under 1 minute in the first half. Got to punch this in the end zone.
See if he actually was touched, reverse it field all the way right here. Was a touch there? He was a touch there. So, yeah, he was finally actually touched right there inside the 10-yard line. Not a favorable spot for him. They're going to say that he was touched a little bit earlier. Jonas Williams, still going to be a first down for Midwest Boom. I'm sure they're not going to complain because he can throw a dart.
Hey,
that's a great PBU right there from Jamar Owens.
He has 46 offers. I don't have 46 offers.
That's crazy.
He has 46 offers, guys.
Oh, that's great. How do you not have 46
How many you got?
37. But no. 46 and 37.
I thought you were a 5-star.
I am.
How many offers did you have at
like 50.
Wow, Keyshawn, not you getting big dogged in the booth,
bro,
by both of us.
What do you got to say?
Timeout. we need to take a timeout on that one right there, man.
Second down here for Midwest Boom. Jonas Williams back, finds Blaze LaVista at about the 5-yard line. That's going to give them a third down and more manageable here at the goal line.
Mr. Reliable, just right there. The hook curl, give him the ball right on his chest, going to catch it every single time.
If you're a coach, Mr. Care Bear, what are you calling right here?
Right here, I'm looking to get my guys in motion. You know, the field stretches a little bit more horizontally. I like a little arrow, little arrow right here with my fastest shifties. Maybe a Cornell Connolly type arrow right here.
Okay.
I mean, so they went with my idea with the motion.
Bill Belichick.
A little rollout right here, back in the end zone, and that's a touchdown for Midwest.
They did run the motion right there.
They did. That's Jaden Compton right there, the sophomore out of Plainville, Illinois. Or Plainfield, rather.
That's Bill Belichick right here, man.
Bill Belichick, yeah.
Hey, this is a great throw by Jonas Williams. Rolling to his right, nothing's there.
Layered.
Puts his base in the ground and throws across his body to the dig route.
And I love the setup there right there. I mean, I think Midwest Boom has so many different options in the red zone. I like the rollout right there. Maybe even setting up a throwback later on. We saw them run that week 1.
Man, as we can see right here, man, the camera was on Jonas right there, but as we seen, the guns was in the bottom right there.
You saw Coach JR out there with the guns out, man.
He talking about aluminum foil bracket, man. That is top 5 funniest moment. See, look, he back on the screen.
Look at JR.
Ooh!
Man, it's great. Look at you see the chain that he's rocking this week.
Yeah, we got to get this guy some sleeves sometimes, bro.
That's crazy. No, you can't tuck those things away. Taking a shot downfield is Derek Baker to his big body target Ryan Mosley.
What size shirt does he need when he wears sleeves? Like he gotta wear sleeves to work. He can't go to work.
Probably like my size. You gotta
have one.
Need my size.
So like a 4XL?
Yeah. So whoa, 4. Three, but three and it's baggy, man. I like style. What are we talking about? That's crazy.
Baggy's in right now, man.
Hey, I'm gonna take this off. I got a 2X shirt under here, man. Y'all not gonna judge me too much.
All right, man.
No. I'm not gonna lie.
I know.
I'll be stylish. For a bigger dude, I'll be a little stylish. You know?
Hey, he's clean right now, guys. He's clean. Hey,
bro.
Hey.
I'll be putting it together.
Don't let this booth fool you.
Yeah. I really throw it together. Derek Baker right here on the second down, taking another shot downfield.
Oh my God.
Trayvis Hunter. Oh my days. Misses again downfield. Giving a touchdown. There's 7 seconds left in the first half, too, gentlemen. That's going to stop the clock. They're going to have enough for maybe 2 more shots here on these next 2 downs.
Once they connect, it's over with.
Trayvis can roll now. He
can move.
He can run.
And that's a great ball. I think if it had like a tad bit more air, he would have got it for sure.
Lay out for that, you know?
The craziest thing about Trayvis, though, is, too, he's a smaller guy, very shifty, very fast, but I think the strength of his game is actually his ball skill, his ability to go track the ball in the air, which is crazy. We saw that week 1 with a couple of balls over the shoulder.
And then the fact that they're playing with the wind. That also can factor into that pass right there.
And I was going to ask you, we've seen a lot of wind out here at OT7. How is that affecting, you personally, but then also these quarterbacks out here as Derek Baker drops back on this 3rd down?
These earlier games are for sure going to be the windiest games for sure.
That's going to be time. Had his guy in the back of the end zone, and that's going to take us to the half there. Great first half here as Midwest Boom leads 14-9, and they get the ball after halftime, so a huge stop right there with that much time. Oh my God.
As y'all seen, Subway right there.
Right where you need it. Man, just stuffing it in as the Subway route. Subway
formation, bro.
Yeah, and Jonas Williams just operating, finishing these drives in the red zone, AB. They're unbelievably smooth right now.
Yeah, big stops by the Midwest Boom defense as well that got the ball back for Jonas Williams in the offense, executed in the red zone, Keyshawn, and Jonas Williams looking pretty smooth right now.
And speaking about big defensive stops, we are now joined with another member of Defcon United in the booth, Mr. Batman Jermaine Bishop. How we doing today?
I'm doing good, man. How about yourself, man?
I'm doing great, man.
Batman.
We saw you out there
Justice.
very physical. Justice. No, we saw you out there in a physical matchup, strapping some stuff up out there. How did it feel to get your hands dirty a little physical matchup out there with Bryson Wright?
It felt great, man. Iron sharpens iron. So just being able to showcase my talent against a top competitor like that was pretty good.
It was an unbelievable matchup that you guys had. I was watching that time in and time out. Me and Keyshawn were over there laughing. We see the Batman hat here again. You were talking a little bit of smack out there. You want to share anything that you said?
I just gave him a little bit of words of encouragement.
Yeah, there you go. You was telling him you're doing a good job and whatnot. I'm sure nothing more than that, right?
It did look like it was getting a little physical out there too.
Hey, bro, he was throwing you about 10 yards.
Yeah.
Hey, man. We just gonna title that entertainment purposes only.
We got Jonas Williams, Midwest Boom, moving the ball right here. I think there's been a big emphasis on possessions here, so getting those stops like you guys had kind of brought you back in that game. You were down 14-0.
Oh, yeah.
Right here, C1 in, trying to get back in the game, but you have to do it with defense. As a DB here in 7-on-7, what are you looking to do? Are you just trying to play your job, or are you cheating on some things out here?
Mainly play your job. That's always number one.
Almost an absolutely insane one-handed catch.
That would have been catch of the year.
Yeah.
But really, just do your job.
We got a clip of you right here, strapping it up in the end zone. Bryson Wright, right there in his chest. And goodness gracious, what a matchup you had. Yeah, there's a lot of contact there. There's a lot of pushing at the top of the road.
Hey, it's the fact that you got on the black gloves too, bro.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah. Justice.
I gotta ask you, how hot were you in that costume the entire game?
To be honest, it was very hot in that. It was very hot in that.
You go big 4th down here from Midwest Boom over the middle. Hits his intended target, and boom, and Jonas Williams keeping it going with the Masio Ortegon.
Boom bringing that boom, bro. They own it right now.
Hey man.
Because when they playing in a rhythm, and like they are right now,
yeah,
it's hard to stop.
No, it's really hard to beat them. We saw them. They started off the season 0-2. I'm sorry, actually 0-3, not looking the best. It was looking like Boom was really in trouble, and now they've rattled off 2 straight wins, coming out here against C1N, one of the highest-ranked teams in their own division. And if they get a win here, they're in the driver's seat again.
Man, you can't give C1N the driver's seat.
Yeah.
Because when they're
wide open.
The ball, and that's Blaze LaVista in the end zone. Midwest Boom.
To the pit.
Wrecking shop, and they're going.
Hey.
I just forgot. I didn't touch the pit today, bro. We ain't touched the pit at all today.
Yeah, you guys haven't won a game either. So, Midwest Boom in the end zone right there, 21-9.
Jonas Williams is in such good rhythm right now. Look at that throw, the whole drive down the field. Blaze LaVista.
I have nothing to say. That's like his 6th one already.
Yeah.
I'm
sorry about
he's
the
on
shots,
a hot.
man.
It's cool, bro. You on that NBA Jam right now.
Yeah,
you got the fire. You got the fireball. It's cool.
Yeah.
What you know about the NBA Jam?
What you mean? I used to be on there.
That's
dunking
great.
everything.
For some people born in 2010.
Not 10.
Hey,
just because you was born with the Civil War don't mean that.
Whoa!
That
Civil
we
War is
young.
crazy. If you thought I was old, wait till you find out how old AB is, man.
The Civil War.
How old are you?
How old do you think I am?
Let me take a good guess.
Take a guess.
I think at least like 32.
Whoa!
Well, I mean, you're close.
29.
29, okay.
That's not bad.
I was like 35.
God.
Wow.
Do you?
Do I look that old?
AB, you're looking your age.
That's not old.
That's not. I think.
Not old.
I don't know. I think it's
thought
the
it looked like
swag. The way you carry yourself, you're a more mature guy. So I think like Care Bear's a childish individual.
Yeah, he like 16.
Yeah.
Kieran acts like he's in high school.
Yeah.
This individual is crazy. We got C1 in right here on 2nd down. They getting the crowd pushing downfield. And right here, Trayvis again. Over the outside. I mean, he is open downfield.
That's the 3rd one that he's had him open.
Yep.
Derek Baker's overthrown it a little bit, or Trayvis has slowed down.
And there will be a flag on the play, a pass interference on the defense. He's going to give them a first down.
They're talking.
Dang, talking to Trayvis.
It's 2-on-1.
19-yard line.
Yeah. Little bit of tug on the
in the
jersey.
back. Would you call that? Jermaine, I know you play both sides of the ball though. Would you call that one?
I get that one too.
Okay.
Now, is there a technique to getting away with a little bit of a holding? I mean, every DB's holding a little bit.
I feel like you got to be close.
You got quick, strike quick. Jabs. You got those jabs.
I throw the jabs right there in the hip.
Under the center?
Under center, almost every snap here. Derek Baker in rhythm, first down. Gonna take a shot downfield, still no dice. They're trying to push it vertical, and there's another flag downfield.
Man, these flags are getting thrown.
I think it's going to be holding on James Franklin.
He got a name. James Franklin?
James Franklin.
Yeah. James Franklin the third.
The third? Ooh, that went down three generations.
Yeah.
I respect.
I wonder how it feels to be a third, though.
And right here's a little reminder of the defensive penalties. Right there, we saw a pass interference, which is 10 yards penalty and an automatic first down. If it would have been a holding, would have been 5 yards and a replay of that down. So that one helped out C1 in a lot. And right here, another one for a first down. First down and 1 here.
I'm not really familiar with the rule book.
That's what I'm saying. I think that was why we had that bad first game.
And maybe y'all's lack of preparation is why y'all are 0-2 today. Right here, Derek Baker.
I don't like the fact they so quick, bro. Like he's striking fast, bro.
He's shooting straight.
Like that's what I'm saying.
Quick.
Bro, people around here, they're hearing this. The chat is hearing this. Like
I'm a consummate professional, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. Shout out to the chat though. What's happening?
Kieran sucks.
Wow, that's crazy.
Kieran's a loser.
Wow. That was a child out there by the name of Overtime Tom on the field.
Team Keyshawn for life.
There you go. See what in. There's a pressure and an absolute shot. Derek Baker just ate in the backfield. And that's going to be
never won a game.
That's going to be an illegal rush.
Bro, I'm getting heckled by the whole staff. I don't like it.
Yeah, no, that was crazy. No, but right here, 5 minutes remaining, and AB, we talked about C1N always going for the 1-point gamble. They are also in position right now to score, go for the 1-point gamble, and then they can still make it, even if Midwest Boom gets the ball back and scores a touchdown. Maybe if they don't use their money drive, they'll be within 10 points.
I think C1N just got to get a stop. They got to score first.
No, they desperately go. They're going to need to stop regardless. We do have the onside play, though, which has been electric this season at OT7.
Yeah.
But right here, it's about executing in this low area.
Ooh,
Right there, it's wide open, touchdown, Trayvis Hunter.
Little Hunter.
And C1N back in striking range here.
They talking crazy. It's a lot of chirping.
See, look.
A lot of chirping going on.
I was finna say the checklist. Number 1, score. They gotta go with the money afterwards. They gotta get a stop, then go money.
And they're not going 1-point gamble right here. They're just going to give the ball back to Midwest Boom, who's going to go money drive. And it's all about getting the stop right here for C1N, like you said on the
I remember when Midwest Boom used to have a little series going on YouTube.
Like the YouTube, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Because Coach JB used to be on there. No, I ain't gonna lie. Do y'all think that JB is like swole underneath that shirt? Like, yeah, JR. Y'all think he's like swole underneath the shirt? Like, if he took off the shirt, y'all think he like?
I think he's tight.
Nah, probably.
Or y'all think like he got the dad bod, but with big shoulders?
Nah, maybe he just got the big deltoids and biceps.
Yeah, like he got the Batista or the Triple H?
Here, Jonas is spinning that thing, hitting over the middle. Jay Carlton picking up more yardage, getting to almost the first down line, and this Midwest Boom offense is in a rhythm.
They moving the ball downfield.
Now for these C1N DBs, you got to be thinking turnover here. Jump the football a little bit. Now's the time to take some risk back there in the secondary. Try to make a big play happen.
Right here, you see Coach JR again with the guns out, the chain out, the sunglasses out, the mullet out. It's crazy, bro.
How many of those sleeveless shirts do he own?
Is it the
same one? That's what I was about to say.
Carlton again.
Is it the same exact no sleeve shirt that
I don't know. He came out, bro. He came out with a cut like week 1. He had a mink, but it was with the sleeves cut off.
Wow.
It was the craziest thing. A mink vest.
Hey,
I've never seen anything
Do y'all
like
think he goes sleeveless puffer in the snow?
Bro, I don't know. I bet he.
I can see that, man.
I can see that. He definitely do that. No, when we had the pre-cut.
Yes, he had on it.
He didn't have it on. He was like, I got to keep them tucked. He kept them in the holsters. That's what he called it.
So did he still work out?
Oh, no, yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean,
got to.
You don't see delts like that just stay.
That's straight military press and incline bench, bro, only.
And right here, his offense keeping it moving.
Ooh.
Wide open back in the end zone. Jaden Compton, it was his drive.
To the pin.
They're going right to the pin again. Midwest Boom firmly in control of this game right now. And C1N cannot buy a stop. 28-16 right now.
Man.
And they desperately needed this game, guys. They're
31
on the season. Oh yeah, sorry, 31. That was a money drive. You're right. They desperately needed this type of drive, this type of game coming out after starting 0-3. They're on a tear right now. They might be behind the scene.
This is where the game gets crucial. They got to go money drive. They got to score quick. They got to go on.
They can't panic.
Nah, they got to go onside.
Yep, and
try to get the ball back.
The onside rules here at OT7. If a team scores with less than 2 minutes left on the clock, which is looking like if someone in could score, it will be at that time. They can go for what is called the onside play, which will be one play from their own 10-yard line. They have to essentially reach the 20-yard line to keep that drive going. And the clock will be running. It's a very intense play, and right now, C1A needs to score to give themselves an opportunity.
I feel like if that play happened, it would be a deep shot to Trayvis.
Yep. Right here, we're also seeing a money drive for C1N, trying to make it a 26-31 game. Clock is still running down, so you need to manage the clock here and score quick, like you said, Keyshawn.
Let's just take a moment to digest this outfit that Mr. Cam Newton has on. It's his. Like, this is his fit right here. He got.
How many hats do y'all think he has?
I don't know.
Ungodly amount.
He told me he gets a new one every week. I asked him when we was playing NCAA. Man, he gets a new one like.
Sir, how did you fold that game?
Huh? I'm not gonna lie, that game right there, it was just he had more experience than me, bro. He knew what he was doing.
Oh, Trayvis with the drop over the middle on a third down.
Big third down.
And now that's gonna bring us to a fourth down and probably the 1 minute warning and a huge drop right there. That was.
They only need 4 yards though.
Only need 4 yards. They need to score a touchdown, but that clock is ticking down right now, Keyshawn.
They got a million plays in that play. They got a million plays in that play.
Always have to catch first. You didn't get upfield.
And right here, they probably do have a million plays. Cam down calling.
And Kieran, now you got to think about time because they also need that onside play.
Yeah,
to come back in this game. So you got to convert here. It'll maybe in bounds. You better start snapping the ball quickly and think about that clock.
Cam getting his guys ready.
Do y'all think Coach Cam's giving them difficult play calls like the NFL?
Oh! Wide open! Touchdown! C1N, Christian Ward.
Now you talking about outside? I hear him.
And they're going with the onside. 55 seconds remaining. They are going to have one play from the 10-yard line to the opposing team's 20 to keep that drive going. And this is one of the best plays in all of sports.
You know what's actually crazy? That's a pretty good play call.
Yeah, great play call. Boom just got boom, bro.
Because a lot of teams think that just because it's short that they're going to throw some quick game.
Yeah.
Got beat over top.
Keyshawn, what are you calling right here? You get one play, onside play.
I'm gonna do something close to what they just did, just that play. Make the safety choose on a deep shot. Try to if the safety chooses on one, throw the other. Choose on that
If
one.
I was just safety, it would be a pick.
No.
We've seen a
That's
bunch
why
of
you
these
play corner
converted,
now.
And I like the defense here. We've seen a lot of people just sitting at the 20-yard line, and a lot of times they're running a bunch of stops.
Hey, look, he put sunscreen on his head.
Oh yeah, we had one of the coaches over here sunscreen on his bald head. And right here, C1 in. Essentially a 4th and 20. They're going to bring pressure. Taking a shot downfield. Trayvis Hunter. Oh!
He could have had that.
And he really could have had it had he kept tracking the ball.
It looked like Trayvis slowed down a little bit.
He did slow down there. That could have been a touchdown.
If he kept running.
Oh, my days.
But the crazy thing is they still have a shot.
Yeah, and that seemed like the thing. Well, they have to get a stop here. That clock is going to be running here if Midwest Boom gets a couple of completions.
They have a short field. That's the thing.
Yeah, there's going to be a short field.
They have a short field. That's one.
And real quick, JR is down on the field with Tom. What's going on, man?
Coach JR, big stop there. How we feeling? 3 stops in one game. Best defense in the country. I stamped that.
Cam Newton on the other side, no big deal.
I don't even care if he could be Isaac Newton striking lightning bolts from the sky. JR don't care about nobody. Focus on boom. Boom is boom.
There we go, Coach. Get back to it. Appreciate you.
JR don't care.
I believe he's 5 Red Bulls deep.
Hey, that's monster, bro. That's monster energy for sure.
Unbelievable amount of energy.
Isaac Newton.
Oh, shot downfield, touchdown. Tries to go over the top.
Nah,
that's an incompletion. Is going to stop the clock here.
Yeah,
he was hyped right there. I'm sorry, that was he might be 5 Gatorade fast twitches deep right there.
Look at Coach here. He was fired
Look at him right there. Oh my goodness.
Flexing the arms.
Nah, that takes at least 9 propels to bring him there.
Yeah, no, exactly.
That's a different. He's different, bro.
Nah, he's fired up right now.
Get on his arm program, his lifting program.
Nah, bro, I think he could curl me.
I don't think I'll make it.
One arm, bro.
I don't think I'll make his workouts.
There we go. Pressure. That's going to be an early pressure. So this play's kind of free. Jonas trying to take off. He's going to be tagged in the backfield. Not enough quicks there from your boy. I'd like to see just a hurl that thing up in the end zone. You see that flag get dropped.
Yeah, why don't you do that?
Yeah, Keyshawn, why don't you score more touchdowns, man?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
A lot of beef in the booth right here as he just threatened to fight him. No, Midwest Boom trying to add some more points here, maybe some style points. C1N does not have their money drop, so a touchdown here effectively. It effectively puts this game away. Unless, well, we've seen miracles. Raw Miami came back and beat you guys.
Hey.
So, right here.
Let's not bring that up, bro.
You're the straight king, I believe.
No cap.
I might have to give you that title.
Sorry.
You putting salt on the wound. That's not salt. That's alcohol.
Oh my God.
Gonna be a flag on the play. Not gonna matter.
This is their 4th time in the pit. The backflip.
Oh my days! What a backflip for Damasio in the end zone. Coach JR fired up. JR don't care about nobody.
JR is turning red right now. Let's go. Strawberry JR. Swole man JR. Bicep and the triceps JR. I don't know what that means on his arm. I'm not even gonna lie, guys. It looks like graffiti.
Whoa.
I'm in a compromised situation. I can't talk to him like I really want to talk to him.
Oh, man. And right there. Some beef. Coach JR over there talking to Cam.
You got my cape. You got my cape.
Hey, let's go.
And fellas, what just happened, Cam Newton came down on the field, came to talk to Coach JR, said number 5 on Boom, said something disrespectful to Cam Newton, which is risky, I might say. And Cam wanted to have a conversation about it, and JR said, I'm good.
And Coach JR said, I'm here for anything. He pulled the guns out on Cam.
Who y'all think got bigger arms, Cam or JR?
Yeah, JR got the bigger,
JR got more mass in his arm.
Cam got them calves.
That's a big dude,
giant, though. Yeah.
It's the fact that he's scarily proportional
right here,
to be how big
ball
he is.
Start there from C1N, and that's going to cause a 10-second runoff.
I'm in.
And just sloppy here from C1N, just sloppy.
You never see them play sloppy, though.
No, you never do. I mean, they're a well-coached team. You saw the subway formation they had in the red zone. And this is a high-scoring game, guys.
Crazy.
Yeah, it is.
I thought, guys, Jonas Williams played lights out in this game.
Yes.
He was in rhythm, great with his accuracy on the deep ball, the short throws. What do you think, Keyshawn?
Hey, he was polished today.
If you get that type of performance from Jonas Williams, they're one of the teams to beat here at OT7. Midwest Boom finally playing in rhythm after that slow start, AB. Your Midwest boys doing well for you, man.
Yeah, you gotta put it on for the Midwest. Some of the best football in the country.
You're from the Midwest?
Pennsylvania.
What part?
That's good football.
What part?
Harrisburg?
I think I
people
heard
from
that shit
Pittsburgh.
before.
And that's going to do it. Midwest Boom getting a victory and headed to the pit for the 19th time this game.
Bro, I think this might be record-setting pit in the game.
Times in the pit.
And that win right there.
Pit entries.
That win right there changes the shape here of the Platinum Division. Midwest Boom back in striking position there after a huge win over the 4-2, now 4-3 C1N team. What a win there for Midwest Boom and Jonas Williams. And ladies and gentlemen, I mean, look at these throws. Unbelievable football we just saw. But guys, don't go anywhere. We got more Keyshawn in the booth. We got more OT7 football. You do not want to leave your screen. Chat, we'll be right back. Help us get to 1 million. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah!
Well, we just saw a very fired up Coach JR as Midwest Boom takes down C1N in a huge divisional matchup in the Platinum Division. We will be crowning a Platinum Division winner this weekend, so that was a major win because Midwest Boom was number 4 in that division and C1N was number 2. We saw him hyping up their defense, but we also saw some incredible offense from Jonas Williams to Damasio Ortega and Jaden Cawthon, who both have 2 touchdowns on the day. So now we got to look at these standings. This is super important. Every win matters for all of these teams. So right now in the Platinum Division, we have SFE up top, but C1N just took a loss to Midwest Boom, so that division is definitely going to shake up a little bit. We have Low Pro at top of the Diamond Division. They do not play this weekend. And on top of the Gold Division, we have the undefeated Trillion Boys, who have looked red hot. And they are about to take the field in our game of the week versus SFE. We have been waiting for this matchup all week. I am so excited. We have so much star power on the field. Let us know in the chat who you got, Trillion Boys or SFE, and make sure to tell all your friends to subscribe. We are so close to 1 million. Don't go anywhere. Kieran, what's wrong with you today? You got to get your head in the game.
I skipped lunch today, Coach. It's really getting to me.
Well, if you just eat this Baja Chipotle turkey footlong from Subway, it'll fuel you all day long.
I got this. Ready? Go. Subway makes everything better. Try one of the 7 legendary subs from Subway's Meal of the Day. Now back to OT7.
If you want to play in Texas, you gotta have a fiddle in the band. We are here in Dallas for season 4 of OT7. And ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the game of the week. A top 3 matchup between 2 division leaders, 2 of the most talented teams in the entire country. SFE and the DB room of a lifetime, taking on the undefeated Trillion Boys, led by Madden Williams and Ryan Rakowski, the most dynamic offense we have seen in OT7 history. You guys do not want to miss this matchup. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Care Bear Kieran, joined here by my guys Adam Brenneman and, Mo Hassan. Oh my goodness. Mo Hassan and 5-star extraordinaire, who's Houston Cougar commit, Keyshawn Henderson. How we doing today, guys? I was excited, sorry.
Man, you was too excited.
Yeah, I was way too excited.
We back with the GOTW. And on this game, we got the Trillion Boys, man. The Trillion Boys, I'm going to talk a little bit about them, man. They got Yellow Ryan. They got Ryan Rakowski. They got my guy Madden. And don't forget about Jonah.
Yeah. We got Jonas Smith back. We saw them go crazy last season with touchdown after touchdown after touchdown after touchdown after touchdown after touchdown, and now they're back again, Keyshawn.
And then especially when they got a powerful offense like this, man, they 1-2 with low pro for sure. With the offense, I just feel like it's going to be a great game to see.
Nah, it's crazy. And on the other side, Mo, your South Florida boys.
The South Florida boys, if there's a defense that's going to stop Ryan Rakowski and Madden Williams, it's DBU, SFE. I love what I've seen so far from them today. They beat City Reapers, one of the top teams on our Strictly rankings, and they're dynamic on offense, led by quarterback Neiman Lawrence, one of the top young guns in the country. And how about this wide receiving crew? Guys like Jabari Brady, Eric McFarland, the speed, the explosion, the versatility out here is unbelievable. It's going to be a good one, boys.
Yeah, we already saw some insane catches from Julio Santiago earlier, but let's talk about these quarterbacks. Let's take a look at the tail of the tape here. Freshman versus sophomore, 4-1, 5-0. These guys are extremely dynamic, Keyshawn.
Man, when you got the generals like this, like they say on the screen right here, man, and they two young guys, man, they leading the way right now. When you got two guys like that, and they behind my guy Mikey Eugenio, who isn't here this week, but shoot,
they might be right there with them.
Yeah, they still got years to play.
Yeah, there's been a lot of conversation led by Mo Hassan about Ryan Rakowski being better than Mikey Eugenio, being the best quarterback at OT7.
Crazy. Look, he's in that conversation, especially after what he did last week. It was unbelievable.
And he's rocking a new number this week, #1 for Ryan Rakowski. I mean, send him a message out there.
What does he usually wear?
I think he usually wears like 16 or something like that. I don't think he wears 1.
Well, where do you put him in the rankings, guys?
In terms of quarterback play?
Yeah,
so
in terms of quarterback play.
I got one. I got to go with Micah. Micah's won more games than anybody.
That's fair.
Man. Madden Williams right there with the catch. You're going to see a whole lot of him today, ladies and gentlemen. And at 2, I think he's right there at 2. I think he's right there at 2. He's in the conversation. Neiman Lawrence, we've seen him be unbelievable. I like the 8th grader, CJ Cypher, for the City Reapers as well. I mean, Helaman Kasunga's had some great plays as well. A lot of guys at the top, very, very far away from Keyshawn Henderson. Madden Williams right there picking up the first down. And there we go. Trillion Boys picking it up. How about that, Keyshawn?
I don't like what you've been doing. It's been hurting my soul, man. This is number 9, bro. This is number 9. And every time I go and get a number 9, that's from Whitney.
I feel you. Or something.
Yeah, Subway.
Ryan Rakowski picking up the first down. What you guys need to know, to get a first down here at OT7, you have 4 plays to reach your opposing team's 20-yard line. After that, you can go score. It's essentially a first and goal from the 20 or wherever you ended up. Those touchdowns are worth 7 points, and you can go for what's called the 1-point gamble. We also have flipping the field, which is if you end up short on the first set of downs, you can flip the field. It's essentially OT7's version of a punt. And right there, Chase Calicut cutting down on the ball. I mean, unbelievable. Kid out of the Houston area.
I just want y'all to know that is Houston.
Come on now.
Shippy already.
This the 5th play.
Yeah, they're getting out good early. But Calicut's Kieran all over the field, and he's huge. Like, he's a long guy.
Yeah. I've been knowing Chase for a while. Goes to the North Shore, Houston area. You know, Houston puts on for a lot of these events, man. I don't know how many guys I got to name, but I can name a lot from the Houston area.
A lot of guys from the Houston area, second best area in Texas for football, right behind the DFW area. And right here, Ryan Rakowski and this Trillion Boys offense trying to finish here at 3rd and down. Let's get a nice little shot.
What makes it better than
shot downfield? That's Madden Williams, OT7's leading receiver in touchdowns and yards and everything statistical. Rakowski's favorite target here. It's time to see what they can get going here. Jonah Smith back as well this week. That's the big story here for Trillion. Number 6, you're going to see him at the top of your screen here on this 4th down.
Yeah, it just makes this offense even more dynamic. You can't double Madden. You've got Jonah, the UCLA commit, on the other side. 1-on-1 too. Looks like they go to him right here.
He's like,
got Madden lined up in the running back. He's wide open.
He's got him.
What a beautiful design and a touchdown there. Why does the running back always get forgotten about, Mo? Dunk on the post. Oh my goodness.
Madden tries to have bounce, bro. He does not have the bounce for that. But What a great design right there from, I don't even know who calls the Trillion Boy play.
It's Coach Stupin.
He does?
Yes. Coach Stupin does call plays at that point.
Hey, it's a funny story about Coach Stupin. Coach Stupin has the same energy off the field. He is very funny, bro. Like, great person.
We get to see freshman quarterback Neiman Lawrence here. Might end up being the top guy rated in the country when it's all said and done.
And this is my first time ever seeing Mr. McFarland at an event.
From SFE, yes.
I gotta see some.
Yeah, number 3, Eric McFarland. A lot of rumors about him being one of the top players in the country. SFE, I mean, just absolutely loaded. Dakota Garant also out there.
Jabari Brady.
This is probably the youngest game that we've had.
Yep, no, definitely.
All I see is sophomores and freshmen.
That's crazy. A lot of impact players out there for SFE, young guys, and their DB room, I mean, is probably the most impressive. Right here on offense, I mean, they're just talented everywhere. They saw Tristan Keys week 1. He's not here this week.
Oh, yeah.
But, man, I mean, Dakota Garant, Caden Dixon Wyatt back out of Modern Day, Eric McFarland, unbelievable talent. I mean, IMG's #1 wide receiver as a freshman. You just don't see that.
And Julio Santiago with the catch of the year, man.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even mention him. He had an insane touchdown grab. Right there's Jabari Brady. He had 3 touchdowns in that game earlier. Mo. I mean,
he made 2 crazy catches back to back too.
What are they feeding them kids in South Florida?
Hey, I'm telling you, I know you both are Texas boys, but the receiver play in Florida is on another level.
Oh, well, I mean,
I think it's #1 in the country.
Yeah, it's up there. We've seen some incredibly talented. I mean, Texas is right there with you. Texas is right there with you. You're sleeping.
Yeah.
You got to see our boy in the booth earlier. He also plays wide receiver.
Yeah, he just.
Jermaine Bishop's a problem. There's Caden Dixon Wyatt showing back up here to OT7. It's going to be a second down here for SFE, and both of these offenses moving the ball. I'm expecting a shootout, guys.
Yeah, don't let Caden get hot. One of the things about Caden, if Caden get a consistent 2-3 catches a drive, though, he's going to be on fire for sure. And it's kind of hard to stop him because he plays at the slot, outside, everything. See, look, they might go back to him right now.
Boom.
Yep.
And there he is right there. Like you said, Keyshawn picking up the yardage to get to the 1-yard line. Third down here for SFE. And SFE, I mean, outside of that first game when the Rider Lions hype just ended up taking them away, it's crazy. They've looked unbeatable, to be honest. Outside of that first game, we know that they're amazing, but they have been dominant in the rest of these games. Their defense making play after play. They beat the City Reapers earlier, and CJ Cypher. That's a touchdown back in the end zone. Jabari Brady.
I need the other angle of that. I need the backside angle of that.
That was crazy.
From right here,
it's the ball placement, but also the size that they have with Jabari Brady down to the 1. When you have a 6'3", 6'4" body, like that helps you so much at the quarterback position.
And on those backline digs, slants, all of that, you got to put it high in a way. And then when you got a guy like JB, man, Jabari, man, he got the wingspan to go get it. Now let's see what the Trillion Boys can do. Oh, Madden back at it again.
Madden might have 15 catches by the time this game is over.
Madden might set the record on most catches in OT7.
I like how they put him in the backfield too. So Stupin knows you're matching him up against a middle linebacker type player, not as good in coverage. And we saw it previously on that touchdown pass on that wheel, on that mesh concept.
Yep. Except for right here, the middle linebacker is Aaron Washington.
Well, yeah.
Who's a highly ranked 4-star out of Los Angeles, California.
Hey, I'm still taking Madden.
And right here, Madden, I mean, we've seen him this season. 33 catches, 377 yards, and 13 touchdowns. Committed to the worst school in the history of schools, Texas A&M. But, yeah, I mean, he's been unbelievable. He leads OT7 in every receiving category. I mean, you also play on the defensive side of the ball, Keyshawn. What's the key to stopping a guy like this?
Just don't let him play to his
strengths. Pressure Rakowski. They came a little early. It's not going to matter. He's going to get out, pick up some yardage. And he's a whole lot shiftier than people think.
Sneaky athletic from Rakowski.
I mean, when I talk about Rakowski, you see, like, even his body's changed since last year to this year. He's a first one in, last one out type of guy. Really sneaky, athletic. The type of guy that you want to let date your daughter. I mean, just an unbelievable player right here is Ryan Rakowski.
Just the best human I know. But
the best
he did get bigger. He developed physically.
Real gym rat. Stays in the playbook. Absolutely. You know, plays the game the right way, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan Rakowski.
This picture says it all.
Yeah, exactly.
He looks like Troy Bolton in this picture.
He does look like Troy Bolton in that picture. Rakowski rolling out, and Madden Williams with another catch. He will be touched just short. So we will have a 4th down here for the Trillion Boys as SFE trying to get a stop. Stupin has been amazing this season at calling up these short yards.
I just want to figure out how in the world did Madden manage to find an Elite 11 compression shirt.
Yeah, that's true. I was looking at that.
He plays receiver, guys. He didn't get. Well, he might have been at all 22. He might have got
It's
it.
possible. I don't know. Ryan might have given it to him.
Yeah.
No.
Somebody gave him that compression shirt.
What do you like here on short yardage, 4th and 1, Keyshawn?
I like
to see a lot of motions.
Yeah. Right here, I mean, that's a perfect play right there. It's too easy, man. They're playing backyard football out here, man.
Yeah, well, when you get Madden on a running start, too, guy trailing him, it's so hard to stay in front of him.
And right there, you saw the DB trailing, running all the way outside. He just stops.
Hey,
right there. It's easy.
Not too much on my guy 7, bro. That's my guy Cam Borders.
Oh, no. I know he's solid. Sure, I think everybody on SFE's defensive back room. I think this Trillion offense has been unbelievable this season. And there you saw some good coverage. There will be a flag thrown out on the field, I believe, in the area of defensive holding, and that is going to be the call. 5 yards and a replay of the first down here. Trillion moving the offense again.
When did Jonah get this sleeve, bro? My guys are growing up on me, man.
You jealous of the drip, man?
Nah, he got the sleeve. He looking a little big.
Jonah does have the entire little tribal sleeve.
Getting a little big.
No, the kids are growing up on us, man.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah. It's crazy. You didn't have the tattoos last year.
Nah, I didn't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You came out here with.
I had the legs. I had the leg.
You did have the leg done. And there's Madden again with a nice catch. Chase Calica trying to cut it down right there. Was giving me hell earlier about North Shore versus Duncanville, and I asked him what his record was. It's 0-2. So, just making sure everyone knows DFW over Houston every day, all day.
The fact that you keep throwing these shots of DFW, I don't think DFW claims you.
Wow.
Oh.
That's crazy.
Hey, that's Duncanville's.
That's a shot right there. That's a shot.
I think.
Oh, he's got him.
Even know that
he's got him.
Oh, Madden Williams in the end zone. It's too easy right now. Rikowski, hair flowing in the wind, walking off. I mean, Madden already with 2 touchdowns today. It's easy. When did he get a tattoo? What's going on with these kids?
Ryan and this Madden I don't know, bro.
They have beautiful back shoulder right there.
It's annoying.
Unbelievable
to play against, for sure.
It's the ball placement from Ryan right there. You can't stop that on a wheel route, especially if you're switching off on the defensive side. Unstoppable combo, these two.
Bro, he's not reading no book. This is not. He's on
even with the pump, then finding Jabari, but just out of the hands of his intended target, Mr. JB.
Y'all ever seen that clip of LeBron when he was in the locker room with the book?
Oh, yeah, with the first page.
First page every time. First page.
That's exactly what Madden just did on that.
We know Madden's not reading.
AJ Brown, too.
Yeah,
AJ Brown.
He was not reading that book. That was blank sheets. He was on the table of contents. Hey, whoa.
Yeah, I know you saw him.
Did y'all see?
Yeah, I saw it. Madden Williams was just over here by the booth waving at us with some USC gloves on.
Hey! Interesting.
Hopefully he decommits from A&M. That's all I'm praying for. So as a Longhorn myself, I got to.
He must have forgot his gloves at home.
Yeah, no, he did. Yeah, he must have.
He had to.
Key, are you trying to flip some of these guys?
Oh, 1,000%. I am a horrible influence.
At Houston, are you trying to get Jonah and Madden to play with you?
No, 1,000%. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, definitely. I've been trying to get Keyshawn to flip as well, though, too.
He's already close. He's going to be in Texas. He might as well come 35 minutes down the road.
Right there. And we're going to go down on the field. Tess is down there with Mr. Madden. What's going on, Tess?
Madden, 2 touchdowns already early today. You set a record with 12 last week. How are we feeling so far this season?
Feeling good so far, Great play calls. Again, great matchups that we like to see, and then I just go out there and do what I do, I guess. Not much else to it.
This was our game of the week. There was a lot of hype, but you guys are up early. How are you feeling about this game so far?
I'm feeling good so far. Like I told Eric up there pregame, I said nobody in the country can guard us, so realistically, you're not going to beat us.
You were talking trash to Eric?
I was talking trash to Eric.
Have you been talking to the DBs out there?
A little bit. I know some of them, they from Cali, so, it's all love at the end of the day, but, we had to represent Trillion Boys on top.
All right, best of luck out there, Madden. Good luck.
There was a catch for Dakota Grant, and right now, automatically, Tess keeping Madden out of breath. He's got to go back out there on offense in a couple seconds because right there, SFB! Oh, my goodness. Caden Dixon-Wyatt almost with an insane catch, and there's still 1 second left on the clock here in the first half. This is a huge possession.
They got to put this one in the end.
It's huge because they also get ball first.
Yes, they get ball first right after this.
This is like the cheese that I like to run in NCAA right there. This is wait, score last, get the ball back, have the momentum, come out, striking.
It's about utilizing those possessions right there, especially managing the clock here late. And just out of the hands of the ground. Couldn't control it through. Oh. And did he catch that?
I don't think he got it.
And they're going to say incomplete, targeting Eric McFarland in the back. And that's a huge stop for Trillion because now SFE is going to start with the second half. Down 7.
That turf burn.
And I mean, that turf burn is going to be insane.
Looking down at that leg.
The rumor is I got turf burn at one point on my face. An AI video at the combine. They also said I ran a 7-second 40. That's crazy.
Exactly. Slowest 40 in the last 20 years.
Yeah, no, that was all AI. That's not real. Right there, just out of the hands of Eric McFarland. That's going to take us to the second half here, and we're going to bring back in Mr. Batman. Jermaine Bishop's going to come back here in just a second.
Batman.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, and I mean, unbelievable first half here. Ryan Rakowski, Madden Williams targeting him right there.
They 2 for 2.
I mean, he's already got 2 touchdowns. I feel like every touchdown they score is going to be through Madden Williams at this point. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I think we need to.
Cape, calm down. We're ready to fight justice.
In the booth, we got Jermaine Bishop in here. The cape flowing right now. Just the raccoon tail flowing on the Davy Crockett head over here, though, as well, guys. Having a great time at OT7. Y'all having a good time out here, guys?
Oh, yeah.
We're having a great time, man. This is always a vibe.
Yeah, it's always fun just to come out here and just talk.
It's always good right here. Neiman Lawrence going to get the drive started here in the second half for SFE. Over the middle, that's Aaron McFarland. What's he touched? He's taking off. If he wasn't touched, that's going to be a touchdown for SFE and a great start to the second half.
And that's exactly what I was talking about earlier. You come out, you score quick. You score quick, you got more time left. You go get another stop, then you can score again. It's all about scoring, bro.
It's all about scoring right there. And McFarland, you saw him take off right there at speed. Hey! Getting a little chippy down there on the field.
That's yellow?
A lot of yellow stock. Yeah, yellow Ryan right there getting a little chippy.
Yellow getting red.
Yeah. DB Yellow Ryan, we didn't get to see him last week, but now we're getting to see him again. I mean, we saw him last week. He had a little injury, but now he's back. One of the most exciting DBs that we've seen in all the 7-on-7 insane interceptions last year. Did he catch one on you when he was playing with the Doughboys? I don't know.
Nah,
I think
probably did. It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if he did either. You know, he loves throwing the ball.
Hey, Jermaine, SFE was saying they're DBU. What do you think about that?
Hey, man, they want that title.
They were talking a lot of trash.
I don't believe
So what's all of the names that we got out here at OT7? You know, City Reapers is box boys, like they like to claim.
Yeah.
You guys need a nickname.
Y'all do need a nickname.
We do need a nickname. I don't know what our nickname would be.
Justice.
Some Batman related.
Justice.
The
Justice League. That's for y'all.
Yeah,
Justice League.
We got no. I ain't gonna lie. Justice League fraudulent, bro. I'm a Marvel fan.
Marvel guy.
Oh, okay.
You gotta be the Avengers.
Y'all gotta be the Avengers. The offense could be the Avengers.
Yeah, y'all could be the Justice League on defense.
Y'all let us know in the chat who y'all rocking with, Marvel or DC right now. And I mean, I'm more of a Marvel guy with the movies. DC Comics go kind of crazier though. I'm not gonna lie.
I did used to read comic books. I used to like those.
Comic books were cool.
I love pictures.
I don't read too much nowadays.
You used to watch the picture books. Bro, didn't want to read nothing that had no.
Rakowski, Jonas Smith, downfield.
Just misses him.
Just gonna be missed. And I like the recovery speed right there from 7, your boy Camden Portis.
That's what I said.
It's
nice recovery
switch
speed.
release concept that's getting these defenses.
And this is what you like to see in 7-on-7. A lot of these pick routes that's not really picks, they just rub routes that get the defense a little jittery.
Sometimes they be actually setting picks.
Sometimes it doesn't get called. So, I mean, we'll never know, guys. See, look, they running back at it again.
Madden Williams up in the air.
I thought he brought that down.
Unbelievable coverage there from Aaron Washington downfield on Madden Williams. Trying to take another shot downfield, and now a big third down here for Trillian. As you saw right there, gets the outside release on the wheel, and
man,
almost brought in with that one hand.
Has
great coverage.
He's staff members, guys. They have 50 staff members on this sideline right here. I don't know if that's the security blending in or what, but it's a lot of guys on this sideline, and they all saying some different stuff. So I know guys out there getting a little confused. That might be why Madden has 2 touchdowns right now.
Right here, Rakowski, you're gonna be pressured.
Open.
He's gonna take off upfield, and Rakowski a little more shifty than you would expect.
A
sneaky athletic right there. I like to see it. Looked like Micah Eugenio took off like Lamar Jackson when we saw that one time. I mean, just a similar player. Micah might be the greatest quarterback I've ever seen in my entire life.
My gosh.
Probably a blend of Patrick Mahomes.
This is top 5 Glaze. We started with Ryder Lyons last week, bro. And Micah isn't even here, bro.
Right here, Rakowski rolling out on a 4th and 5. Back shoulder, beautiful body control and catch there from Madden Williams.
A throw that Micah would make.
I mean,
very Micah-esque right
the
there.
ball placement from Ryan Rakowski. He might.
Guys, he's not here, bro.
I'm telling you,
we gotta get.
Micah and Ryan Rakowski
taught him how to throw that back shoulder right there. I saw
y'all
training Rakowski.
Okay, so we're sleeping with Micah.
Micah really taught him, and he's a really a combination of Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes.
Oh wow!
That's the
With the athleticism of Mike Vick and Lamar Jackson.
I just want to let y'all know those are two completely different.
Exactly. That's how good he is.
Back shoulder. You gotta be kidding.
Oh my
You gotta be kidding. You guys
gotta be. I think that's a touchdown.
You gotta be kidding me.
No, it's down.
They're gonna say he's down at the 1 yard line.
That's one of those you gotta replay.
Madden Williams is from another planet. He might be better than Megatron. Okay.
I think it gets to a point, guys. Guys, it gets to a point, bro, where some of the stuff that you just say, you can't let that just slip out your mouth right there. And that's one of those ones, bro.
That might be in the end zone right there.
He's a complete receiver. Like, there's not any one trait. Like, he's not the fastest guy. He's not the biggest. He's like an Amon-Ra St. Brown. Like,
he can go inside and outside.
Exactly. Yeah. Very good at everything.
Now, that is a comparison that I can see. Megatron is crazy.
Megatron's crazy, Glaze.
Yeah.
Rakowski right here looking for Jonah. Nobody there.
What?
Hey, whoa! Did they cross the line?
He just hit a step back.
Hey, we're going to see if they actually crossed the line.
He ran across the line.
Step back with the tray is crazy.
Hey, great awareness if he did cross the line.
If SFE crossed the line, then he is allowed to run there. But if they did not,
I don't know.
That's very great awareness.
That's what.
Flag on the play. We're gonna look at it on the line right here. Did anybody cross?
Nobody crossed.
He
was close. He was close.
Very close, but I don't think anybody crossed over right there.
It might have been Chase Calicut's long old shoes, guys. It might be a Chase the same size, by the way. So I should be giving him a hard time, bro. But right now.
And SFE did not cross. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty and a replay of that. They're going to lose it now. 4th down here for Trilly.
He's got
touchdown. Does not matter. Trillion boys. Ice in the veins of Ryan Rakowski, who might be the closest thing to Patrick Mahomes.
Coach Stupid has on the most casual outfit ever. Like black tee, black and white shorts with the white jeans.
And right there, Jude Nelson with the touchdown grab on his birthday, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Jude
birthday,
Nelson.
kid.
Hey, happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday, Jude.
Is that the security guard with this shiesty on? Hey.
It might be.
Does he have on shoulder pads, guys?
He looks like Blade.
Bro. And are those Tims are?
And guys, Micah is not here, but they are sitting atop of the power rankings, and I will not miss an opportunity to talk about my glorious king, Micah Eugenio, the only team ranked above the 2 teams that we're witnessing right now, the closest thing to the greatest.
To be fairly honest, that might sound worse than a LeBron Glaze right now.
Yeah, nah. Hey, did y'all not just see he just caught the flag? He threw the flag at him, he caught it.
Catching everything out there was SFE.
I like how SFE like color blends in, kind of like everybody wears their own accessories, but it all kind of blends in.
Yeah, like even the red sleeve just goes with the color.
That's South Florida swag, bro. That's what I'm telling you about. You guys don't have that in Texas.
Wow.
You guys all plain gray and white and black.
Mind y'all, that guy is not even from Florida. He's from Michigan. he was just saying stuff, guys. He said South Florida swag.
Even downfield, Julio
Santiago
to the big touchdown. SFE. Que quiero sentir tus labios besándome otra vez suave. Bésame, bésame suave. Bésame otra vez suave. Quiero sentir tus labios suave. Besándome otra vez. Suave, besa, suave. Besa poquito suave. Besa, 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 besa. Julio Santiago.
He got to give us a salsa after that one right there, man. He has that is one of the best names I've heard all day. Julio Santiago.
Hey, this guy doesn't drop balls.
He has made some of the most insane catches already today. That, I believe, is his 4th or 5th touchdown here today alone. Unbelievable game here for him.
They got to stop getting these unsportsmanlike conducts, though. That's moving them up 15. Yep. And that's putting them in great field position just again.
Yep. And right here, I mean, we do have a bit of a shootout. Right here, Trillion going with the money drive as well. And they're going to start off with good field position here on the money drive, because of that penalty, like you said.
And keep an eye, again, Madden Williams in the backfield, 1-on-1 matchup. They're motioning him out right now.
I wonder if he gets tired from doing that. Just coming
all the motion?
Oh, he just got tripped up.
Oh, what a catch! Jonas Smith already inside the 10.
See, look, I'm telling y'all, he gonna have a quiet game, bro. But it's like dropping a quiet 20 though. Like you feel me? Like when one of those players that one of them role players drop 20, it'd be like, man, I didn't even know he dropped 20. Because you worry about somebody else.
Definitely the Derek White 20.
He's working his way back. He's working his way back.
I can agree with that, Key. I can agree with that.
Do y'all watch? Or y'all are from Houston area? Yeah. Y'all probably root for the Rockets. My Mavericks are dead.
No, I like Curry.
Oh wow.
I'm ballin' like Curry.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Chase talking his
Chase with another big PBU, and he has been unbelievable all season from the safety position out of North Shore High School in Houston, Texas.
Hey,
you know
that's the H for you.
You've seen him a lot up there.
The H for you, bro.
Texas ball, man.
H, home of a lot of talented guys, way better than South Florida. Trillion boys though right here.
Incorrect.
Trying to get things going. Here's second and goal. Over the middle, nobody there. Touchdown, there is someone there. Spinning the ball.
That's a quiet 20 right there.
Letting them know.
Like I just said.
Oh, how about this?
Oh. You see the hands right there.
I like that.
Jonas Smith, touchdown for Trilly as they take the lead on the money drop, 31-21. I don't think any of these teams are getting the stop, guys.
No stops. This is Big 12 football right here.
No cap. Hey, Big 12, you put up 40 points, man, and you be like, man, where was the defense at?
That's gonna be you ready to play that.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
No punts whenever Keyshawn gets there. That's what I told him, man.
No punts, 400 yards a game.
No punts, Big 12 football. And right here, SFE going money drop again. And what a catch and a ball.
Ball by Neiman Lawrence.
My days. What a throw to Eric McFarland over the middle. You said you were excited to watch him, Key.
Oh, yeah.
And now you're getting to see him. Easy first down there for SFE as they have a first and goal now from the 18.
Hey, the center got that swag on with them lime, with that hot pink.
Neiman again to Eric McFarland. Gets inside the 5-yard line. I mean, they're about to score right back. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, Neiman's found his groove, too. He's so calm. I can't believe he's only a freshman.
That's crazy.
He's a freshman?
Yeah, bro. That's
wild.
I'm telling you, bro. I told you that 28 class is different, bro.
Back in the end zone.
That's a great ball.
Hey, Jermaine, I told you that 28 class is different, bro. You was getting shoved by a 28 class guy earlier, and the quarterback's in class 28. Yeah, he was class 28, bro.
And that's going to be a flag on the play. Too many people on the field.
Oh, yeah.
Really late on.
And City Reapers quarterback.
I didn't know
CJ Cypher.
I didn't know CJ was
8th grader.
Yeah, 8th grade.
So he's class of 29?
Yep. Middle school.
About to go to high school, Carrollton, Georgia, right where we saw Julian Lewis, who also played for this Trillion Boys team 2 years ago, season 2 of OT7, when our glorious king, Micah Eugenio, dominated everybody. And that's a touchdown there from Eric McFarland. Neiman Lawrence talking his stuff over there.
Let's worry about this game before you talk about Micah Eugenio, bro. Like, shout out to Micah. Micah's my dog, but, man.
It's impossible not to talk about him here, man. You know, some of the top teams here at OT7.
I mean, I will understand your glaze if he was here.
Like, yeah, if he was here, like, in this moment right now, like, playing right now, like, that's, I
feel his spirit here. He's not here physically, but you just feel his aura.
There's another quarterback I might throw in that conversation. It might be Neiman Lawrence, who just threw his 7th touchdown of the day as these two teams are going off right now. 31-31 here. This is the game of the week.
He's got him. He's got him.
Downfield. Oh, Chase Calicut cutting it short.
Hey.
Yes, sir, Chase. Come on, Chase. Yes, sir, Chase. Give him for the ace, boy. For the ace, boy.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Chase.
I just want to let y'all know, bro. Y'all know how high he had to jump.
No, he did that with effort. He did that with effort.
Oh, my God.
Somebody rolled a clip of him jumping up here, bro, because that kind of scared me.
Oh, my goodness. Look at him right here, jump up in the booth. I mean, this is a high booth, man.
Bro, hey, this booth is at least
40 inches up.
It's Calicut might be the best safety in the country from what I've seen today.
I mean, it's incredible. We've seen some incredible safety play, and he's another one of those long, lanky guys. I mean, what a play there. Gives SFE all the momentum here with just a minute remaining. SFE is in the driver's seat to potentially take that #2 ranking off of Trillion and give them their first L of the season.
Yeah, we talk clock management, NFL rules here under a minute. You need to get the ball out of bounds.
Oh!
Or an incompletion stops the clock as well.
Oh, my word. Almost an interception back there. Brandon Lockhart
Calicut has very good ball skills as well.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
For him to be a safety, bro,
crazy. And the length, too. It's so hard at the quarterback spot to go against a guy like that because the windows are so much smaller.
Yeah, like, especially like that.
Would you make that throw, Keyshawn?
Yeah. Keyshawn makes that here. Every time. Ooh.
Over the middle, that's going to be incomplete. And that's going to force a 4th down here for SFE off of that momentum, and it stops the clock, guys.
I want to see them score. Like, I genuinely want them to, I want to see them score.
I got you. I mean, you got a little bias. I hear it.
Nah, that's not bias. Nah, because it brings more excitement to the game.
No, I feel that.
For sure.
That's why defense doesn't matter. Offense wins championships and makes everything better, right?
In OT7.
Not at all.
In OT7, let's put emphasis on that. In OT7.
Jermaine, not a fan. Here we go. Big fourth down here, though, guys. SFE. Tie ball game 31-31. Neiman Lawrence drop it back. Over the middle. Easily hits this guy, Eric McFarland. And he is the unbelievably consistent target that these guys are doing. And they're going to let this clock run down. They want the ball last to score here.
So we giving him Mr. Consistent?
Yeah.
I'm going to give him Mr. Consistent.
Clutch. Every third and fourth down has gone to McFarland, too.
Yep.
Something to be said about being quarterback friendly.
And
so
it's crazy.
Who's the most consistent out of
these
Mr.
SFE
Eric?
receivers?
Out of Mr. Eric.
Oh, Caden Dixon White going to be touched down right there short at about the 1 yard line. They're going to run this clock down, try to get it off one more play. Can Trilly get the stop, or can SFE win this one at the wire? I'm letting this clock run all the way down if I'm there.
Who are you guys going to, boys? Jabari Brady?
Jabari Brady one-on-one here at the top of your screen.
I
slant that way.
McFarland.
McFarland.
What did I say?
Down.
What did I say?
4 seconds left in this one.
Hey,
I called it.
I'm gonna give credit what credit due.
Hey, they got 4 seconds left.
Too much time. Too much time for Kowski.
I don't know.
Maybe too much time. We have seen some insane plays when Raw Miami took out Defcon United earlier today with only 2 seconds left on the
Putting more
clock.
salt on the wound. Stop.
I have to bring it up. I have to bring it up.
Another thing I've learned that you can't rule out anything.
Can't rule out anything or anybody here at OT7.
Keyshawn
All these
Henderson
guys out on the field.
right now. Touchdown, no touchdown.
No touchdown.
Okay.
Touchdown. One play here. SFE, they're going to bring pressure late.
Late rush. Throw it up.
Throwing it up. Downfield. Madden. Incomplete. SFE gets it done. 38-30.
And the GOTW winner today was SFE.
And Trilly takes their first loss of the OT7 season. SFE, the defending champions, looking unbelievable there, taking their record to 6-1. And what a game. Guys, Keyshawn, Jermaine, thank you guys for being here. Unbelievable day. It was a pleasure. I think you guys both have a future in the booth.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Hope so.
But guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more OT7 action. Season 4. We're on fire right now, baby. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Justice.
Well, that was our game of the week for a reason. SFE in the thriller just knocked off the Trillion Boys, giving them their first loss of the season. I mean, we had Eric McFarland with the game-winning touchdown, his third of the day. We also saw another impressive game from Julio Santiago. He's got 4 touchdowns today. The quarterback has looked amazing, Neiman Lawrence. He's thrown for 8 touchdowns today. And this SFE team is looking scary. They were able to hand Trillion Boys their first loss of the season. Again, it was an incredible game, and it was our game of the week. So we had everyone coming to play. But we also have some incredible football going on the rest of this afternoon, including some on NFL Network tonight. We have RG3 Takeover taking on C1N. 2 NFL legends coaching their squad. That goes down at 7 p.m. Eastern, only on NFL Network and NFL Plus. Then after that, we have SFE Raw Miami. And then we have the Trillion Boys versus Coastline Stars. We have some incredible games over on NFL Network, so make sure you hop over there to watch it all go down. But right now, we have Coastline Stars versus Midwest Boom in an incredible division matchup in the Platinum Division. Midwest Boom knocked off C1N earlier today, so they are looking great. This is about to be a crazy game and could seriously have some implications on the division rankings. Let me know who you guys got in the comments. This is going to be a good one.
Kieran, what's wrong with you today? You got to get your head in the game.
I skipped lunch today, Coach. It's really getting to me.
Well, if you just eat this Baja Chipotle turkey footlong from Subway, it'll fuel you all day long.
I got this. Ready? Go. Subway makes everything better. Try one of the 7 legendary subs from Subway's Meal of the Day. Now back to OT7.
Welcome to Texas, where we still ride in swangers and put diamonds on our necklace. It is the greatest state for football, and we have the greatest 7-on-7 competition on the planet here for you. And we have a great matchup. Coastline Stars taking on Midwest Boom. Superstars on both sides. Midwest Boom, after a slow start, getting back in rhythm here. And the Coastline Stars, led by wide receiver Zion Crumpton. Unbelievable games all year long. Guys, I'm Care Bear Kieran, joined here with my guys, Overtime Tom and Adam Brenneman. How we doing today, fellas?
I'm outstanding.
That's great.
Not really. I'm good, though. How are you?
I mean, it's awesome. You're kind of sandwiched between two big guys here. I'm excited.
High fives.
Right in the middle. Right in the middle.
Like a Subway sandwich.
Yep, exactly. Now, you really are the meat in the middle. And, Tom, tell us about Briggs Cherry. What's going on with him?
Briggs Cherry, man, Coastline quarterback, committed to Louisville. This dude does a little bit of everything. 6'4", he's got a really powerful arm. I think for Coastline, they need him to really step up this week and find Zion Crumpton, his #1 receiver, and really do some big things. If they want to take down a very hot Boom squad.
A very hot Boom squad indeed. And on the other side, AB. What are we talking about with Jonas Williams?
For Boom, it's all about Jonas Williams, their big-time quarterback. He just went out today and beat C1N, reminded everyone exactly who he really is. He is gritty, he is tough, and when the moment gets big, Jonas Williams gets bigger. Elite arm talent. When the moment's big, Jonas Williams plays at his very, very best.
He has been unbelievable all season long, especially in that red zone. And we have seen him even today already on fire. And guys, enough of us yapping. Let's watch some football. Coastline, Midwest Boom. Boom's going to start with the ball.
I love Boom. They took down C1N earlier. They talked a lot of trash to Cam Newton. Coach JR with his guns out as always. I think Boom's going to stay hot right now.
Yep, and this is it's a huge game in the Platinum Division. Midwest Boom, after a slow start, they've been on fire recently, railing off 3 straight wins. They're trying to get to a winning record here, Season 4 in OT7, and I think they're poised to do it here with Coach JR's biceps out.
AB, can I ask you something, man? Yeah. I feel like if you were in OT7, you would be on Boom.
Yeah, I'm a Boom guy. I'm a Boom kind of guy. I'm a Midwest guy, you know?
Yeah.
Gritty, tough, physical.
That's what
old school style of football.
First one in, last one out. Yeah. Sneaky athletic.
Character
guy. Real gym rat. That's what I'm talking about, AB. Here we go. Jonas Williams with the quad set over to the left. I love this formation. I will absolutely dust people on the game with it. And right here, over the middle, Demasio Ortega getting ready again for another 3rd down here. And I love watching Jonas Williams on these money downs, AB.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good Jonas Williams was in that game against C1N. He was so poised and calm and led his offense down the field, led them to what was probably a season-saving victory.
Yeah, and they're about 4 yards away from the opposing 20, which is what teams need to get a 1st down here in OT7. Touchdowns worth 7 points. This one might be one. Shot over the head, and we have a 4th down here for Midwest Boom. Touchdowns are worth 7 points. We also have the 1-point gamble, which is 1 attempt from the 10-yard line. If you successfully get it, you get an extra point. If you do not, the point goes to the other team. And we also have what's called the money drive. 10 points for a touchdown on the money drive possessions. And right here, a big 4th down here for Midwest Boom. Ooh. A lot of contact, middle of the field. Flag comes in late. Picks it up anyway. Demasio Ortega over for a 1st down. Midwest Boom moving the ball.
I'm curious what that flag will be because it looked like 4 players got tangled up and everyone fell down.
Yeah, no, it looked pretty crazy right here.
It's a big flag on 4th down, too.
Huge flag on 4th down. And you see Jonas just, I mean, he's so calm and composed there. He might be the greatest quarterback I've ever seen in my entire life.
Watch this. I guess he's holding. They're all holding each other.
Just the holding. Everybody's getting tackled right there in the middle of the field. Didn't matter anyway. Picked up the first down. And right now, Midwest Boom, 4 plays to try to score a touchdown here at OT7. We are the fastest-paced football league in all of football.
Points.
Guys,
points.
We love points, man.
Yeah, any team that doesn't score, I hate you.
Exactly.
That's really how I feel about it.
There he is. Oh, my goodness. What a catch. Jaden Cawthon reaching out, tapping it to himself. AB, you got some great hands, but nothing like that, huh?
The concentration by Cawthon right there. Watch him tip it to himself. Look at the eyes, stare right at the football, bringing it in all with one hand, too.
Yeah, me and AB had a catch yesterday, and he dropped every pass I threw to him.
No, yeah, he might just be better when the lights are bright.
I've lost it.
Fun fact, Adam Brenneman holds the record for the most consecutive catches without a drop in the NCAA.
Really?
3 at UMass.
80-something.
Oh, 80-something, actually.
3 years and didn't know that.
Yep.
There, boom, incompletion. Coastline Stars really pride themselves on their defense here.
Guys, we got Kevin Durr in the chat asking, when does RWE play? They'll be here next weekend. Cam Wilder in the squad. Cam in Baltimore right now playing basketball.
Yeah. Hey, just too much to manage. Too much to manage, man. Too much to manage. I think that's why his team stinks.
Yeah.
I'm the biggest RWE hater. LWE is what
Also, our poll right now, 56% Boom, 44% Coastline Stars. Like, probably the closest vote I've seen.
Yeah, that's a pretty close vote. A lot of people like Boom, though. Got these highlighter uniforms on. It's a staple. Got Coach JR's. Oh!
Strap.
Another big pass breakup right there. And now we're going to get a 4th and goal for Midwest Boom. Huge down here. And this is where Jonas Williams has been unbelievable.
He's been so good in these situations, and he loves to look for Blaze LaVista. Just gets open.
Yeah.
Man-to-man coverage, you know you're going to get it down here. So this is where you need a really good route concept, some rub or pick concept down there. They love to go with the bunch concept and then get Jonas Williams on the move to help him see the field a little bit better.
Blaze LaVista, number 0 at the right of your screen here. Jonas looking over. He's going to find his tight end. Did he reach and get in? They're going to say he did. Touchdown for Midwest Boom. Quentin Burrell reaching over the line. What a play right there.
Yeah, Burrell, the 6'3" sophomore, offers from schools all over the Big Ten. Look at the awareness to know where you're at. It's 4th down, reach the ball across to get in the end zone. That's a high football IQ play by Burrell.
I thought he was like kind of being too relaxed for a second. And then he got that football across. Play there.
Play right there. I mean, unbelievable reach over the line to give Midwest Boom a 7-0 lead. And look, JR's biceps just making another appearance right there, man. He's so stocky.
Midwest Boom's back. They're back.
They are back. They are back. They look amazing. I mean, starting after they started off 0-3, and they've been on fire since.
We counted them out a little bit, and they've big win earlier today, up 7-0 right now.
Is there a quarterback you feel more confident in on those 4th down situations than Jonas? Because he's been unbelievable.
It seems like he gets better the more pressure that's on him. When the moment's big, he's bigger.
And speaking of clutch, Tess is down there on the field with Jonas right now.
All right, Jonas. Week 1, we were talking. You guys were doing all your play calls off a phone. Do you still have the phone in your pocket right now?
Yeah, we do. I have it in my pocket every play. I huddle up and I just give them the play.
All right, you have 6 touchdowns on the day. Do you think that's because of the phone, or what do we?
No, that's because of my receivers. They're making great plays, and Coach Gray dialing it up on the phone too.
All right, Coach JR was saying that you guys have the best defense in the country. Do you think he needs to show a little love to the offense?
You know, defense wins championships. You know, I'm not the bragging type, but I think our offense is the best too.
You guys have been looking great out there. Best of luck out there.
Completely disagree with that statement. Offense wins all the championships. You have to score points to win games. And now we're going to look at Jonas's gamer ratings. I mean, he is an absolute stud. I mean, hairline's very comparable to Jalen Rose in terms of the crispiness there every single time he comes out. 93 overall, the 95 arm strength, 91 accuracy, 92 awareness. I would have his clutch rating at 100. Because on key downs, he makes it happen. Right now on the key down, Briggs Cherry, they're going to say he's just short. It's going to be a 4th down in inches here.
He's the 3rd highest rated in our ratings. I think he's probably top 3.
He's up there. I think Madden's extremely high.
I meant just for quarterbacks.
Oh, just for quarterbacks? I mean,
yeah, there's a lot of receivers.
Micah's like a 99 overall with 99 everything, and as he should be. He should be 100.
I don't know where Rakowski's at.
Yeah, Rakowski's got to be pretty high now.
I think so.
Rakowski might be like a little higher. He might be like a 97 or something like that. Yeah, no, I love the gamer ratings, though.
4th and 1 here.
4th and 1.
Under
center. Under center. Beautiful design right there. Running back, they always don't account for the running back, AB. It's crazy.
Yeah, put him in the backfield, throw it to him in the flat. That's Wilfred right there. It's a beautiful play design by running some guys off. Watch the running back right here. He's going to be in the flat. These receivers will run this way. Perfect execution on 4th down, and Briggs Cherry makes an accurate throw.
Did Keyshawn Henderson give you guys any insight on why people are going under center?
I mean, he said it's rhythm.
Yeah.
So a lot of quarterbacks, they're just easier in their rhythm whenever they get to take that snap under center, a 2-3 step drop, and boom.
It's timing and footwork too.
It's like, oh my goodness! Oh. What an interception in the back of the end zone. Riley Contreras making the play of the game so far for Midwest Boom. Out of nowhere, what a pick, guys.
I know Coach Harris says they have the best defense, and I'm not disputing that, but their ability to make stops when they need to, they're just a clutch defense.
What a play.
Look at the hands there by Contreras to go up and get it. Looks like a wide receiver there. The athletic ability, good eyes by the safety back there. Huge play.
Look at JR right there with the chain on. It's flipped around. You can't even see that thing bust, but it's like, you see it right there. You see the gold on the actual chain part of it. It's ridiculous.
Hey, Corey T, he said Kieran can't go a game without glazing Michael Eugenio and Haiti on RWE.
I 100% can, but LWE needs to win some games before I give him some more credit. Oh, huge completion. He's going to take off upfield. That might be a touchdown. Boom. Again with another huge play. Donovan Evans in the end zone, AB.
Boy, put on the Jets to go through the defense there. How did he not get touched?
I have no clue.
Watch the defensive back tries to break this play up. You better get it if you're going to dive with the football like that as a defensive back. Then Evans puts on the Jets off to the races. Good night.
My days. Now Coastline, with probably the coolest uniforms I've ever seen any team have out here. Put in a very
coolest?
Put in a very tough position. Yeah, I think they're some of the coolest.
I'd like to see both of you guys in a OT7 uniform.
I wore a Doughboys uniform last year. Nobody wanted to see that. Oh, tipped up! Nearly intercepted again. Midwest Boom making some plays on defense, and this defense looks completely different than what we saw week 1, guys.
Yeah, it starts outside with a great corner, Ace Austin. They got good safeties back there that can fly around and attack the football.
And the DB making the pass breakup right there is James Franklin.
James Franklin. Coach Franklin out there playing safety.
Did Franklin coach you over there?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he did.
Oh no.
One of the best coaches in college football.
And you were out there with Saquon Barkley and Trace McSorley and
Christian Hackenberg,
Chris Godwin. I mean, so many NFL players and so little results for Penn State during that time period. It's incredible.
Yeah, how about a Big Ten championship?
I mean, yeah, congrats.
The best conference in football?
Big Ten championship, no playoff appearance there in the 4-team playoff area. You know who did have a playoff appearance in the 4-team?
Who?
Texas Longhorns.
Shout out to the Longhorns,
man. Hook 'em horns, baby. Right here, Briggs Cherry over the middle. Ooh. And what a catch! Samorian Wingo, he's back, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable grab right there from one of the best receivers in the country. Got him back this weekend. I mean, look at this.
That is beautiful. Special athletic ability by Wingo.
We got to see him last year play for Team TOA. An unbelievable talent out of St. Aug, Florida. Unbelievable catch there. Rolling the dice. First down. I like that celebration. Nico Collins, you got to get one of those, man. Shout out my boy Nico. Right here, Zion Crumpton moving with the Spider-Man hat into position. And there's a delay of game there for Briggs Cherry. Too much lollygagging on the field.
Man,
what are we doing?
First down, too. That's a loss of downs. Now takes it down away from him in a tough spot to score.
Yep. Still going to be second down. And I like what Boom is doing right there. That's the second time I've seen that. They're faking the pressure, simulating the pressure, almost like a little double mug action, but dropping back into a cover 3 that I do on College Football 25.
Yeah, and the look is supposed to make the quarterback think he has to get rid of the ball really quickly.
Yeah.
Force a quick decision like we saw right there, and ends up being an incomplete pass. See the fake blitz right there, then the linebackers drop out.
Yeah, it rushes his decision-making right there. Beautiful design from Coach JR and Midwest Boom, and they are utilizing that perfectly. Shot over the middle. Oh, my days! An incomplete. Nearly caught on the back end by Zion Crumpton. The initial target was Kentrell Davis, and Crumpton came across and almost got it on the rebound.
And that's a great play by Tommy Westrom from Midwest Boom. Watch the safety come across and break the pass up right there with that left arm.
Oh, my goodness. Got to hold on to that one. Hit both hands right there. What's the key to bringing in these catches, AB? Is it just looking it through the entire way?
Yeah, it's concentration, hand strength. Got to be in the rice bucket.
How come you asked AB and not me?
Because you have no hands, Tom.
Tom's got strong hands.
Tom can't even. Tom got, I don't know. My mom shook his hand and he was crying afterwards. Zion Crumpton pulled over there in the end zone. They're not going to throw a penalty on that. I thought there was a lot of contact there, fellas, but that's a turnover on downs. And Midwest Boom, Coastline Stars. Midwest Boom is up 14-0 now, getting the ball back again after another
What
stop.
a stop by that Midwest Boom defense. That was their star corner, Ace Austin, number 2, on the lockdown, 101, 4th down. Got to make a play. It's one of the best DBs we have here at OT7.
Is Dallas always this windy, Kieran?
You know, we're on top of a hill right now. And you know, yeah, we breed real football players out here, so this is real football weather. None of that cold stuff, but the wind is real.
Yeah, I've been impressed with how windy it is here. We just lost the TV. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, no, it was very, very windy.
Monitors are flying over.
Yeah, I'm now taping it down.
Shout out to Kieran doing a little bit of everything while he broadcasts the game.
It's OT7, man. I'm in a great mood.
Meanwhile, if Boom can punch this in before the half, go 21-0.
This is where Jonas Williams has been good, managing the clock here.
Right here, Jonas Williams shot. Oh my goodness! Trying to hit his target, DeMarcio Ortegan. And down on the field right now, we have overtime. Tess, what's going on, Tess? Who are you down there with?
Thanks, guys. I'm down here with Coach JR. You were saying in the first game that you have the best defense in the country. You're pretty locked down in this game. What do you have to say?
Yeah, point blank, period. Period.
All right, you need to show a little love to the offense, though. Jonas has been balling out there.
I know. I love our offense, but JR only focuses on what he can control, and he controls the defense. So I don't even know how they're doing. I just know the score takes care of itself. When I look over there and there's a boom dub, JR's happy.
How many big booms would you give that one?
Big booms, 7 booms. Boom, 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 boom.
All right, best of luck out there, man.
I love JR. Shot. Oh, my goodness. Blaze La Vista. Another insane catch, and JR celebrating already, guys.
Hey, keep it up.
Midwest Boom. Oh, with the lob over there on the goalpost. Unbelievable from Midwest Boom. Up 21-0. They're dominating this first half.
Blaze La Vista is so good. He's going to be over here. Watch him beat this DB, and then right when he crosses his face, runs right by him. Right there, puts on the Jets. Mailboxes up, putting the hand in the air. Give him that ball. Jonas Williams with a perfect throw. It's a touchdown.
What a catch here from Blaze La Vista. The control, keeping that one in, tucking it away like a baby. And Midwest Boom up 21-0, Tom.
I talked to Blaze a couple weeks ago, and I shook his hand. I promise you, he has the strongest hands in all of OT7.
It's the Midwestern working man hands. That's your problem, Tom. You got soft hands.
Were they rough, or were they soft hands?
My hand was gone when he shook my hand.
I'm telling you, man, you ain't never worked hard a day in your life. You ain't never changed a tire, oil, anything like that. You grew up in New York. Y'all don't even drive. You have a driver's license, Tom?
Yeah, I just get manicures, really.
I feel you. Soft hands. Tell you what. Clock running right here. Coastline Stars got to take a shot to the end zone. I'm targeting Zion Crumpton right here if I'm Briggs Cherry.
There it is.
Pressure in the face. There's Zion downfield. Can he do it? Oh, my goodness. Nearly intercepted. And Coastline with the rough first half. Midwest Boom on absolute fire. Running over here to the booth is Coach JR with those biceps out, man. I mean, he's a hunky individual.
Kieran, I thought Crumpton had a chance to go catch the football. But that's Ace Austin. Shut him down. Got physical at corner.
Yeah.
Gets a hand on the football. A little bit of tugging and pushing back there. What do you think?
I think it was a bit of a PI right there. Yeah. He kind of he
let him play.
Let him play.
You know,
I'm for it.
We do have an untimed down.
Oh, we're actually going to replay the down. There was a defensive penalty there.
Oh, we did get a penalty.
Yeah, we did it. Yeah, I was about to say. It looked like a bit of a penalty there.
It was in the backfield. I believe illegal blitz.
I think you go right back to it. Crumpton against Ace Austin.
I like that. I like that matchup. Ace Austin, one of the best DBs in the country. Cherry taking a shot downfield. Oh, my God!
Oh!
What a catch! Oh, they're going to say it hit the ground.
Oh, my goodness.
Coastline Stars nearly with a huge touchdown right before the half. I feel like we should just give it to him.
Watch Greg Wilfred, number 10, come in here. Does he get his hands underneath it?
Great pass breakup. We'll see right here.
Nope.
Oh,
not even close. Not even close.
Give
it to him.
It looked good from up here.
Yeah. We're on the opposite side of the field, ladies and gentlemen. It might have looked like
that would have been sick.
Yeah. No, but guys, I'll be honest with you right now. Phenomenal first half from Boom. They look like one of the hottest teams here at OT7. Who's going to stop this train? It's ridiculous.
It's kind of shocking that they started 0-3, to be honest. After how we've seen them play lately, I feel like they're as good as anyone right now, especially when that defense is rocking.
Yes, and when Jonas Williams is hot, there's no stopping him. He's got so much momentum right now. He's got the confidence. He can make any throw all over the field.
Right here, Briggs Cherry trying to make something happen. Hits the comeback and just through the hands of Samarian Wingo.
As Karsten Tarkton said, the Coastline uniforms are super clean, but their performance most definitely is shit.
Wow. What a buttoned up insult. I mean, you're not lying.
Truth.
He's not lying, man. That was a very proper insult he just gave right there. Oh my goodness. Here, Briggs Cherry dropping back, taking a shot downfield. There's Zion Crumpton. Caught and in the end zone. Oh, right at the 1 yard line, rather. What a catch for Spider-Man, and they're back in rhythm. Oh my goodness.
Zion Crumpton tracking the ball in the air. Good catch through the contact, too. Big time play by Crumpton.
Beautiful ball right there from Briggs Cherry hitting over the top. And you know what? You're down 21-0. You got nothing to lose. Why not take that shot downfield, AB? Hit your guy in stride. Give your team a chance to get some momentum here.
If they score right here, they're right back in the ball game.
So there's Crumpton again, making it look easy, and Coastline back in it. But can they stop this Midwest Boom offense and Jonas Williams right now? You're shaking your head
like
no.
it at all. It doesn't make any sense. Can I ask you, where's Crumpton going to go to college? When are we going to find that out?
I'm thinking it's going to be an SEC program.
Yeah,
I'll give him that. I mean, he's out of Montgomery, Alabama. Most of those guys stay down there. I think there's a lot of good options. You got Auburn, Mississippi State's recruiting them hard, Arkansas. I'd like to see Auburn.
I know we have so many good receivers here. Madden Williams, of course, Bryson Wright, of course. The list is endless. But I feel like he's so complete. He does a little bit of everything.
No, definitely. He's unbelievable. He beats guys downfield, high points the ball. Right here, again, just in rhythm. Jonas Williams making it look way too easy. As that's a completion to Matt Orban. Boom, just keeping it pushing.
What was that?
Now for the Coastline defense right here, you guys start thinking about turnovers. Take a risk here. Jump a football. I want to see them use one of these safeties in the middle of the field as a little spy defender. Can you get one of them to jump a ball, force an interception, and bring them right back in this ballgame?
I hear Jonas Williams. Second down for Boom. Fires over the middle. And that's going to be right at the first down yardage. They will pick it up. And then, I mean, they are just moving the ball easily in this second half. And we got Test down on the field with Zion Crumpton right now. What's up?
All right, Zion, you had that big deep ball and then the touchdown right after. What was going through your mind on that deep ball?
My team needed me, and I knew in that moment we needed a touchdown to get up, stay in the game. So, went out there and did me.
All right, what's it going to take for you guys to come back in this game?
We need to stop right here, score quick, and get the ball back.
All right, some of the guys in the booth were asking, when are we going to find out where you're going to college? They were talking about, we're speculating where you're going to go.
I'm going to announce that in July.
All right, you hear that, guys? July.
Fair enough. We will wait. We will be excited.
Hopefully it's a school I don't hate like Texas A&M.
Best luck out there.
Does he play with the shades on?
He does play with the shades on.
It's tough to track the football with the shades on, though.
He's like a visor.
Tom, you know where he'd be good at? Ole Miss. Little Lane Kiffin offense.
Yeah. No, Ole Miss will be a little smooth for him, too. Wide receivers are amazing in that offense. We got to see a lot of those guys.
Guys, Lane Kiffin, you know what? If you want to pay us to help recruit, I can help.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure.
You'd be a great recruiter.
I'm not going to lie. I mean,
Overtime Tom.
Slide me a couple checks, man. I'll go out here and flip these kids. Tell you. Jonas Williams, second down here. They end up picking up some much-needed yardage there to Mr. Matt Orban. That's going to get them inside the 10-yard line. And here we go, more key downs. It's probably going to get to fourth down, and he's probably just going to score a touchdown because he's the most clutch quarterback we've ever seen. It's just easy for him. And guys in the chat, I really want to know right now, does Midwest Boom have a chance to take this whole thing,
Ooh.
Do they have a chance to take this whole thing? Are you guys Midwest Boom believers?
You know, the thing is, we have 12 teams that will make the playoff that will be in June, right? Yeah. And I think after day one, it was like, oh, they're out. Like, they have no shot. They've climbed their way back here to even compete in their own division.
Back in the end zone. Are you kidding me? Unbelievable throw and catch there, AB. Jonas Williams on fire. Hitting this guy, Lucas Anderson, in the back of the end zone.
Lucas Anderson, the 6'3 receiver. Perfect dig route in the back of the end zone, but even better ball placement by Jonas Williams. This is a perfect throw. Look at him go through his progressions. Doesn't get flustered. Good feet in the pocket. And a great throw in the back of the end zone.
I mean, Midwest Boom is just on a tear right now, ladies and gentlemen. They look absolutely terrifying.
To answer your question, I think they can win the whole thing.
Wow.
I don't think they're in that top tier. I think that top tier is saved for Low Pro, Trillion, and SFE. But then we have a lot of teams after that, C1N, City Reapers, a lot of squads like that.
Whoa! My goodness! Shot downfield, but broken up. And I'll tell you what, these Midwest Boom guys, they're always in position. I think that's the well-coached guys.
The defense is really good. You got corners that can fly around, safeties that can run. Look at this play on the football. Almost a catch, but
nasty.
That's Smith, the corner on shutdown right there. I'll say this, for Midwest Boom, their team is, the sum is greater than the parts.
Yes.
When these receivers play together, you get guys like La Vista and some of the tight ends, the guys on the outside, Jonas Williams dialed in. This receiver core and this offense can be as good as anyone, even if they don't have the talent everyone else has.
Yeah, but there's Cherry hitting this guy, Zion Legree. The Ole Miss commit. There's a guy that's going to play for Lane Kiffin.
It's an offense you want to play in if you're a receiver.
My boy Bain out there.
Throw it 50 times a game.
And guys, I just got a text next weekend, Lane Kiffin's son may play in OT7.
That's insanity.
I don't even know if I was allowed to say it on the broadcast, but I just did it. Fire me.
I wonder if he's cold, man. That'd be tough.
He's a quarterback.
Of course, I would assume. Most coaches' kids are quarterbacks. I can't wait to be a coach, man. It's going to be beautiful. My kid's going to play only quarterback.
What are you going to coach? Head coach?
Oh, no. I'm like, no. From like Pop Warner.
Pop Warner.
Yeah. I'm not going to be coaching like high school or anything.
Nah, you should coach in the NFL.
No, I mean, honestly, we'll get it together.
I think you'd struggle with the clock management piece.
Wow, really? I'm a game manager. I think that's the thing.
Andy Reid Clock Management School.
No, trust. I'm gonna be calling Uncle AB, getting my son right. Uncle Mo, Uncle AB, you guys are gonna be helping me scheme things up midweek.
Speaking of clock management, Coastline's got to score quickly here.
Yeah.
5 minutes, time's ticking down by 3 touchdowns.
We do have the onside play that they can utilize. I'm surprised they didn't go money drive here. AB.
You guys are so optimistic.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's over. Shot over the middle. Oh, my goodness. What a throw and catch there from Greg Wilford. And a backflip for good measure. Coastline
Guys,
punches back a little bit, but can they get a stop?
Watch this route by Wilfred. It's perfect textbook against cover 2 to run the seam route. Watch Wilfred right here. Here's the DB. Watch this route. As soon as he clears them, he's going to be between these 2 safeties, and it's a perfect throw by Briggs Cherry. Right there, clears the backer, bends it inside. Textbook cover 2. Right in the middle of the field.
The timing was perfect there, too, as well, AB. It looks like me back in my heyday.
That's such a good ball. Hey, AB, with the cover 2, do you think Briggs, was that his first option there?
Yeah, when you get cover 2, you're thinking that you got to attack the safeties in the middle of the field. So, I mean, but you got to have a receiver who can win against that linebacker right there. That's the challenge. So you either want a quick guy or a big tight end that you can throw it high over top of.
Oh my goodness! A huge interception! Pick 7!
What? They're back in this game!
They're right back in it. This is OT7, ladies and gentlemen.
This game has flipped in 20 seconds. Completely.
Unbelievable here. I mean, it's never over. Jonas Williams has been perfect today, and right there, tipping it up in the air and run back for a touchdown. This game's a game again.
Well, I can't believe Jonas Williams missed that throw a little bit. Ball gets tipped in the air, and Bailey takes it to the house. They're right back in this 7-point game.
I mean, unbelievable. You're going to have Midwest Boom go with the money drive here, try to go up at least 13.
If they throw another pick, it could be, losing.
Yeah.
Now right here,
17.
I want to see how Jonas Williams responds right here. You just threw a pick 7. How do you handle this situation?
Right here, Boom. Completion, Blaze La Vista again. And right here, money drive. I like this move right here, AB. Try to go up as many points as you possibly can. That 2-minute window is coming here pretty shortly for the onside. You know Coastline's going to have to go for it, but that's a huge play because it allows Coastline an opportunity to come back in this game. Right here, Boom, your job is to run as much time off this clock and go score.
Yeah, and you see him letting the clock tick right here. Under 1 minute, the clock will start to stop when the ball's out of bounds or incompletion, but right now, Midwest Boom can drain this clock, and Jonas Williams gets to be a game manager.
Here's Jonas looking over the middle. It's his guy, Demasio Ortegan. And right here, I mean, I love what Midwest Boom does in the red zone. It always gets to 3rd or 4th down. It's never a quick score. It's always a clutch score. Jonas Williams, though, this is perfectly set up for them to run this clock all the way down, AB.
You still want to score right here now. You're in the red zone. You're still thinking you need some points. We saw how fast Coastline flipped the game.
No, sorry, JR came on the screen. I just couldn't contain myself.
He looked good?
Yeah, he looked phenomenal. I mean, the tan.
How old is JR?
He's got to be at least 78 years old. Right here, Jonas Williams.
Ooh.
Beautiful catch. You know, all three of us born back in the 1900s. It's good to see all these kids, you know, 2008, 2009 babies out here just making play after play after play.
I asked Madden Williams, why do you wear 7 years? I was born in 2007, Tom.
That's insane. That's so crazy. Oh, my goodness.
When were you born, Tom?
Well, you see, there's BT and there's AT. Before Tom, after Tom.
Yeah.
So I was born at 0.
0.
Wide open.
There he is.
Comeback right there. Touchdown, Midwest Boom. And that's going to take us to the 1-minute warning. They go up 17, and Boom has been unstoppable outside of that one mistake. Well, we'll see what Coastline can do right here.
Yeah, great job by Jonas Williams. After you throw the pick 7, you're a little rattled. Just get your composure back, get your confidence back, and puts his team on a drive down the field on a money drive.
Right here, they're going money drive early. I like this move here. Don't go money drive on the drive that you might need the onside play. So right here, ladies and gentlemen, set the scene for you. It's going to be a first down. We have the clock running, and it should just be 1 minute. It should just be 1 minute. We're going to have to add more time on the clock here. Briggs Cherry over the middle.
They got to go fast, man. They
Hurry up, snap this football.
Running clock now.
There's too much time here.
A little bit too much time, and that's gonna continue to run this clock. Briggs Cherry over the middle here. Need to get in the end zone. Takes a shot down. That might be good enough. Incomplete, and what a pass breakup from Kyron Hart at Midwest Boom. Plays both sides of the ball as well. I'm sorry, not Kyron Hart.
I think that is Kyron Hart.
No, that's Walter Jones actually.
Yeah, Walter Jones. Great play on the football there by the corner. Had him strapped one-on-one on an island out there, breaking up the pass.
That should have stopped the clock there. But because it's a 17-point game, the clock remains running. Oh, my goodness.
There it is.
Crazy. The game is over now. Coastline Stars are going. I forgot about that, ladies and gentlemen. With a 17-point lead or more, the clock runs, so you have to move quickly. Coastline Stars fall short there. Needed more urgency there, AB. And guys, Midwest Boom is on absolute fire.
Take it up.
What a game here. And guys, don't go anywhere. We have more OT7 football on the way right after this. What a game we just witnessed. One of the hottest teams in all of OT7. You're not going to want to miss this. We'll be right back with more action chat.
I mean, what a story. After starting off 0-3 in week 1, Midwest Boom has now looked like one of the hottest teams in OT7, and they are seriously shaking up the Platinum Division rankings, Mo.
Yeah, Tess, when we talk about momentum, Midwest Boom is hitting their stride right now, and they're led by star quarterback Jonah Williams, the USC commit. I mean, he looks unstoppable right now. And his connection with Blaze La Vista is insane.
Jonas had 5 touchdowns in that game. He's got 10 on the day, 200 yards in that last game, and they have just been absolutely cooking on both sides of the ball. Again, this Midwest Boom team looks really hard to beat right now, so I'm very curious to see how that shakes up the Platinum Division rankings. But now coming up, we have an incredible matchup. RG3 Takeover is taking on Raw Miami. RG3 is in the building. This is about to be a crazy one. Mo, who you got?
Oh, I'm going RG3. You can't bet against the Heisman winner.
All right, Mo's taking RG3. I got Raw. Let us know who you got in the chat. Make sure you subscribe, stay locked in, and you won't want to go anywhere. Kieran, what's wrong with you today? You got to get your head in the game.
I skipped lunch today, Coach. It's really getting to me.
Well, if you just eat this Baja Chipotle turkey footlong from Subway, it'll fuel you all day long.
I got this. Ready? Go. Subway makes everything better. Try one of the 7 legendary subs from Subway's Meal of the Day. Now back to OT7.
Welcome back to Dallas, Texas, home of elite football. We are back for season 4 of OT7, and we have another top 10 ranked matchup for you. Raw Miami taking on Robert Griffin III's RG3 Takeover in RG3's coaching debut here in their second week at OT7. I cannot wait for this matchup. 2 of the most talented squads we have, featuring some of the best young stars in all of the country. And guys, it's football time in the great state of Texas. Look at this beautiful backdrop. I'm your man, Care Bear Kieran, joined here with Overtime Tom and Adam Brenneman. How we doing? I mean, you're jumping.
Tom's jumping. This thing's shaking.
I'm trying to get to you guys' size. I'm trying to get that height up.
I got you. Yeah, no, it's amazing out here. We've seen incredible football, including Raw Miami with a thriller earlier today. Tom, what can you tell us about this Raw Miami team?
Raw Miami, they're 3-3 right now, led by Helaman Kasuga, their quarterback, the Texas A&M commit. They're 3-3, but I still think they're one of the 2 or 3 best teams in all of OT7. They have the talent, the wide receiver core, Bryson Wright, the 14-year-old phenom, Calvin Russell, who had the game-winning touchdown earlier. And yes, Raw, they won an unbelievable game earlier today against Defcon that no one saw coming. If I see that Raw come back today, they're going to be in good shape.
Yeah, for RG3 Takeover, this is the first game with Robert Griffin III on the sideline. So how does he manage this game as a head coach? This RG3 team has talent. It starts with their quarterback, Grant Smith. He's confident, he's accurate, he thrives in all script situations. Look at that throw right there in the red zone with the velocity on the throw. When Grant Smith is under center, RG3 is never out of a game.
RG3's unit is going to start this game on the offensive side of the ball. As you can see him right here, getting ready. Coach RG3 making his debut here. First year coaching 7-on-7 for RG3. Interested to see what this offense looks like. We've already seen Grant Smith look amazing with Chris Stewart and company. He's in motion right here on first down.
And Kieran, you got to talk to Robert Griffin.
Boom!
There you go,
Chris Stewart immediately.
You got to talk to Robert Griffin a couple days ago, kind of leading into his first time at OT7. How's he feeling?
I mean, he's unbelievably excited. You know, me, RG3 go way back 2 years ago. Yeah. No, he's a good friend of mine, and I mean, he's unbelievably brother even. You know what I mean? Godparent his children, but he's unbelievably excited for this coaching opportunity. Instead, it's really all about the players. So I'm excited to see what he can get cooking. And this RG3 team, they've looked incredible early on. I didn't pick them to finish too high, but they have looked really, really solid so far.
Yeah, I think Grant Smith has been one of the surprises so far of this season of OT7. He has looked really good for a guy who's relatively under-recruited, underrated. He's big, he's strong, he's accurate with the football. He's also athletic, can roll out and throw on the run. I really like what I've seen out of him.
Genuinely one of the most underrated quarterbacks in the country, and that's what RG3 was talking about earlier. And here at OT7, some of the things you need to know. Pick up that first down. You need to get to the opposing team's 20-yard line. Early flag here, and a pick up to the troll. My boy, Jacarson Lander right there.
And guys, Meridian Man in the chat said QB looks a little bit like Big Ben. He's giving him that NFL comp.
He is a little Big Ben-ish, I'll be honest.
I thought that was a good comp from Meridian Man.
The thing I love about him, though, I mean, he's gone tit for tat with some of the highest-ranked quarterbacks in the country, and he's held his own and even looked, I mean, even better in a couple of those situations. RG3 has said time and time again he is the most underrated quarterback in the country, and he's rocking with his guy over anyone, even the glorious king, Michael Eugenio. Back in the end zone. Unbelievable throw and catch there to get things started for RG3 Takeover. Cruz Herrera in the back of the end zone, and Grant Smith on fire to start here early against Raw Miami.
Beautiful job there, Grant Smith. He's trying to go to his #1 receiver in the flat. It's not there, so he goes to his second read, Herrera. Good throw, and Herrera dragging the foot. Nice catch in the back of the end zone.
Man, RG3 talked so much about this guy, and you're now seeing why. Beautiful just to get his toe in. That was really close, guys.
Yeah, that was a tight one.
That was a very close catch.
Good awareness there by Herrera just to get enough of that foot in for the touchdown.
Right here, Helaman Kasuga, Raw Miami quarterback starting off, and a big pass break up there. this RG3 Takeover team, a lot of people slept on them. And by a lot of people, I mean me. I got to be honest. It was really me picking them to finish last.
We all did, to be honest.
Yeah, no, exactly. But now they seem to be in rhythm on offense and defense. They showed up first week and really surprised a lot of people. Sitting at 3-2 right now.
They might be 3-2, and they are strong, but you still got to shut down this raw Miami offense, which, in my opinion, might have the most weapons in all of those.
I definitely, year in and year out, they do look like they have the most weapons. That's going to be a completion to Jordan Clay, who we saw earlier make the catch of the year. 2 seconds remaining, needed it all against Defcon United, and caught that touchdown. Unbelievable. Just an amazing catch there from Jordan Clay. And he's been doing that all OT7 season long.
And guys, let's see if Bryson Wright gets going into this game. He got a little bit shut down in the first game today. Didn't hear his name much. Let's see if they try to get him some catches here to get some confidence going.
Right here, Kasunga with the Aggie shorts, the Texas A&M commit, puts his guy Jordan Clay in motion. Over the middle, gonna hit his target, Calvin Russell, who's gonna strut into the end zone, and Raw Miami claps right bike. Unbelievable. I like the dance there. Tana looked like you inspired.
That's an NFL player.
He's huge. He's a giant human being. He was towering over AB earlier, and I was thoroughly shocked because AB might be the largest human being I've ever seen.
A couple of weeks ago, he was talking trash to Trillion Boys, and I was like, what is Trillion going to do?
Yeah, I don't know.
He's a huge human.
He's like, what? Yeah, you can't really do anything to him. He's ridiculously big. And right here, Grant Smith back on offense. Could we see another shootout here between RG3 and one of the top teams in the country? We saw one between Cold Hearts.
I definitely hope so. I want to see some touchdowns, Kieran.
Yeah, I'm down for the points.
No defense, all touchdowns. But we got a great quarterback matchup. Grant Smith, Hillman Kasuga. Both guys trying to prove something.
Grant Smith on offense. I love their center right there. He might be 2 years old. Chris Stewart. Oh, my goodness, what a catch. And touchdown from the Texas Longhorn commit. RG3 Takeover on fire.
I think Robert Griffin's running to the throne.
RG3 is fired up.
Oh, my days. RG3 not taking off the backpack down there.
Watch this throw, but look at the catch. One hand, Chris Stewart. His helmet falls off. The DB's all over him. Watch this, the concentration.
Unbelievable, the concentration right here. Look, keeps it one hand.
Oh, my goodness.
Holds onto it. What a catch. Oh, my goodness. Chris Stewart there on the touchdown. I'm so excited being a Longhorns fan. He gets to play for my team, AB. Unbelievable. And now, Hillman Kasunga and this Raw Miami offense getting going on the opposite side. As he hits his target, Osani Gales out of Tracy, California.
I'll tell you what, we got some fireworks in this one so far. Man.
There's Gales making his OT7 debut here today. We have seen some insane games with Raw Miami. I call them the Cardiac Cowboys. That would be my my comp for them. Hillman Kasunga here. Hitting Jordan Clay over the middle, and they're in rhythm right now, too. And Tess is down on the field with RG3. What's going on, Tess?
All right, Coach. Welcome to OT7. First game, coaching debut, 2 quick touchdowns.
No, just an amazing job by the coaches. Coach Chaz doing a great job with the defense. We got to get these guys locked down. But on offense, Grant Smith, he's made way more than a 3-star quarterback. He's out here balling right now.
I was going to say, you've been talking to Kieran all week about how he was one of the most underrated quarterbacks in the country. What have you liked about his performance so far at OT7?
Yeah, first of all, when you walk out and you look at him, he looks like a quarterback, right? 6'5", big rocket arm, and his confidence is constantly growing out here. So there's no quarterback I'd rather have right now than Grant Smith.
And Chris Stewart's also been going crazy for you guys.
Oh, my God, that was an unbelievable catch. Just the contact balance, right, to make that catch. Would not really even be able to see the ball. Just an amazing player. He deserved the throne on that one.
Exactly. All right, I know you're trying to focus on this game, but you got a big matchup later on NFL Network versus Cam Newton. How are you feeling going into that one?
No, we feel good. Listen, we're focused completely right now on Raw Miami, making sure that we come out here with a victory, and then we'll focus in on C1N. But at the end of the day, our guys are here to prove a point that they have deserved to be here the entire time, and they're showing out. So let's get it done.
All right, best of luck out there, Coach.
And guys, later on today on NFL Network, we will get to see RG3 taking on Cam Newton as RG3 Takeover takes on C1N on NFL Network later today. That's going to be a hell of a game. And they've been trash talking a little bit.
They got in the comment section on Instagram yesterday, and they were talking crazy trash. I also got to talk to RG3 earlier about that, and he did choke me.
Yeah, no, I mean, he choked you.
Yeah, he put his hands on my neck. It was awesome.
I think I told him to.
Yeah.
Full-on choke? Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
And
Well,
guys,
see,
remember,
we have a cutout of him, and I threw it out anyway.
and guys, remember, these games are only on NFL Network later today. SFE taking on Raw Miami, as well as a huge battle for South Florida. Two of the best teams down there. And right here, can Grant Smith get things going again here for RG3 Takeover? Shot down, but Chris Stewart's got him.
What?
You got to be kidding me.
What?
You got to be kidding me. Oh my goodness, Chris Stewart on fire to start the game here for RG3 Takeover, as this is a shootout, guys.
Grant Smith is so dialed in right now. That is a perfect throw to his big receiver, Chris Stewart. Look at this ball. Up the sideline, sees it right away. Great read by the quarterback. Then Chris Stewart tracks the ball in the air.
Unbelievable. I mean, how is he this open every time? Every time,
I'm
he's wide open.
But also, I love the mismatch cleats. Looking smooth out there. I can't believe he's wide open. He's the guy.
Nah, he really is. I mean, he's out there just making it rain on him. He's going crazy.
And doing the celebration that the NFL just banned.
Yeah, no, it's cool. Climb him out. It's tough. Right here, Helaman Kasunga back on offense. Got his high school wide receiver, Kai Mesa, in. Oh, again, it's the same play. Oh. Calvin Russell again up the middle, almost scored on it again, AB.
Is there going to be any defense in this game?
No, of course not.
Anyone want to cover anybody?
No.
Calvin
Why would we
Russell.
play defense? This is OT7, baby.
How do you let Calvin Russell at 6'5", 200 pounds run free in the middle of the field?
I don't know how you miss him.
And he was pretty frustrated afterwards that he didn't catch it cleanly.
Yeah, he might have been off to the races there, Tom. If he caught that cleanly, he probably lost a couple steps by bobbling that ball.
Kasunga on absolute fire early here today. Putting the ball where it needs to be, right there over the middle. There's Bryson Wright, the freshman extraordinaire, getting active.
Haven't talked about him as much today.
I've not got to talk about him as much.
What, 11 touchdowns last week?
Broke the single game record for touchdown catches in a game live on NFL Network as a 14-year-old freshman with a full goatee. Ridiculous.
And the record was 5.
And the record was 5 touchdowns.
Nah, he was player of the week for OT7 last week, and it looks like people are kind of keying on him, but they're also just spreading the wealth around.
And I got to talk to their head man over there at Raw Miami, Jose Duaso, who said, I have the 2 best freshmen in the country, and there's another crazy catch from Jordan Clay. Are you kidding me? It doesn't, just throw it in his zip code, and he's bringing it down, AB.
Jordan Clay with a guy all over his back in the red zone. Great throw by Kasunga right there, where it's got to be on his chest or else he's not catching it.
I mean, it just, phenomenal throw to stick it in there. Look, in the middle of traffic, and Clay holding on to it. What a beautiful ball.
If that throws about 2 inches to left or right, it's probably an incomplete pass.
Yeah.
And guys, Jose Duaso, who you mentioned earlier, he's going to take another
Are you kidding me? What's going on? Oh, he drops it. And guys, they are targeting Zayden Gamble, the corner, a lot right here. Shot after shot after shot downfield. And that was Daquan Prevost out of Texarkana, Texas, the Arkansas commit. Huge opportunity right there, just out of the hands. Hits him right there, just could not bring it in.
That's a pass you got to catch. It's a good throw, right on your 2 hands. Would have been a touchdown. 21-21. Still a minute left in the first half.
How are these guys getting so open?
Yeah, I don't know. It's confusing me, though, as well. And now they're moving one of the best freshmen in the country, A1 Amir Sears. Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me?
They're just they're just way faster.
RG3 Takeover, he told us that he had the fastest team here at OT7, and he's kind of showing it right now. That was Cruz Herrera burning people downfield.
We're seeing the Raw Miami DBs play in press coverage.
Yeah.
Where they're trying to lock them up at the line of scrimmage. There's no distance between the DB and the receiver. And when that happens, your DBs better be able to run.
Yeah.
And right now, these RG3 receivers just running right by them.
They got the speed, for sure. Right here, RG3 Takeover. Big third down here. It's a tough thing. You had 2 wide open guys downfield, but you end up in a 3rd and long. Right here. Oh, a little stop and go. Downfield, nobody's there.
We had
to stop and go. It just took a little while to
yeah, he was looking for Chris Stewart early on, and that RG3 Takeover bench is complaining a lot about some contact on that side, and they are going to decide to flip the field here, Grant Smith. And Raw Miami going to get the ball back. And guys, flipping the field here at OT7, it's kind of like our punt goes from the 10-yard line on one side to the 10-yard line on the other side in this situation. But you do have the opportunity out on a 4th down to flip the field and give the other team the ball starting at the 10-yard line.
I wasn't sure we'd see a single stop in this game.
Yeah, no, I wasn't either. Now 50 seconds before the end of the half, that was a huge stop by Raw Miami because they get the ball after halftime, AB.
Now we'll see how Hillman Kasuga can manage the clock right here. 50 seconds. This clock's going to run now. He's got to manage this and get his guys lined up pretty fast.
Touchdown, Jordan. I mean, touched on the sideline, Jordan Clay, before he went out of bounds. Now that clock is running down to 34 seconds.
They compared Clay to KJ Duff, which I thought was pretty interesting.
I agree. I mean, as far as his ability to elevate and get things going, it's amazing.
That was probably a good drop.
That was a phenomenal drop right there.
Yeah.
The drop, incompletion right there, stops the clock. And I mean, after not picking up that many yards, I think that's a really smart play.
Yeah, good drop, but it's now 3rd down and 12.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to convert a 1st down here.
Are you attacking the middle of the field again to this 6'5" target that nobody seems to be able to find, AB?
Yeah, this is the one time you go to the middle of the field, 28 seconds, you got to convert a 1st down, and then the middle of the field's out. You got to get to the sideline.
Is Kasuga dropping back over the middle, almost intercepted. Is it intercepted? They're going to say it was. RG3 Takeover, after 5 bats in the air, finally gets the interception as Tim Ricks cuts the route. And what a play. We're going to have to take another look at that, fellas.
Nice concentration by Tim Ricks, the Sac State commit, number 6. Look at him. Let's see if he gets a foot in bounds here. He has it right there.
Oh, and I don't believe he got in
He's out of bounds there, Karen. He's out of bounds.
He's out of bounds when he finally controlled. It don't even look like he controlled it then. Oh, my goodness.
Good effort, though. Good effort.
Phenomenal effort to jump the route. And on a 4th down and 12, I think they're going to decide to go for it or flip the field. We'll see right now with 21 seconds left in the half. They're going to decide to go for it here. Coach Schuler got his offense back out there on the field. 4th and 12 here, big play.
Man, this is a risky play to go for it on 4th and 12. If you don't get it,
you give them the ball right
You probably have about 12, 13 seconds left, and with RG3 Takeover, chance to get the ball in the end zone.
Exactly. So right here, RG3 trying to get a big stop. Can Raw Miami convert over the middle? Yes, they can. Big play to Calvin Russell.
They gotta go. They
gotta get set up again. 12 seconds, 10. This clock is not gonna stop running.
You got one shot at the end zone right here. Gotta throw the end zone.
He's gonna spike it. Smart play right there. 4 seconds left on the clock after picking up the 1st down. And they're gonna have one shot to the end zone here, AB.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta go to Calvin Russell, right? 6'5", 200 pounds. Give him a chance in the back of the end zone. Also have Bryson Wright out there, who we haven't heard a ton about after his unreal performance last week.
Trying to get the guy more active, the freshman phenom, number 3. You see him right here on your screen. I mean, full goatee. I just still can't get over that. I'm
fully
keep
goated.
That. Yeah, more facial hair than I've ever grown in my 26-year-old life. Helaman Kasunga right here. One more play before the end of the half. Shot to the back of the end zone. Bryson Wright! Did he bring it in? Touchdown! What a catch from the freshman! Are you kidding me?
Bryson Wright says, "Don't forget about me."
Oh my goodness!
Goes up and gets it.
What a catch from Bryson Wright. Let's take another look at this, AB.
Man, first the throw by Helaman Kasunga, perfect, where only his receiver can get it. And then when you have a receiver like Bryson Wright, got 2 feet in bounds,
2 feet,
crazy the body control, the athleticism, the hand strength, one of the very best in the nation.
That's good in the league.
I know. We saw the Hail Mary earlier. Like that was my favorite play of the day.
That was crazy. I mean, not better than the Hail Mary.
And with no time left in the half, Tom. That's the last play.
Crazy.
That was phenomenal.
That's a perfect pass. That's a perfect catch. Bolt beat down.
Yeah, Jordan Clay caught it on 4 people, though.
And it was a great.
That was wild.
And we were just talking about him.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that makes it better, though. We weren't just talking about him. And right now, like I said, Raw Miami gets the ball back to start the second half in a game where nobody's gotten to stop. There's been one stop. And they're going money drive right off rim to try to go up 17. And we saw that play an advantage for another team because we keep that running clock up 17.
I like the call to go money drive. When you had the momentum, try to keep it on your side.
Helaman taking a shot in the corner.
Oh, that's got to be it.
We got a flag down here
There's a flag down already. And this money drive is going to be worth 10 points if Raw Miami is capable of scoring a touchdown. If an interception is had and run back to the end zone, it will be 10 points for the other team. Love a good money drive, guys.
We love a good money drive. And I love money.
Money,
You
money,
should
money,
give me all your
money.
I should rob you.
Forbes 30 under 30. Man, overtime Tom here telling me that he needs my money. Unbelievable.
Let's give some money to people in the chat. We should give money to Javon Fleming, Bobby Boyo, Braden, Nadeem, Fancy, Guy
Give
Gabular.
a shirt to someone in the chat right now.
You want to give a shirt away?
Let's give a shirt away.
DM Overtime Sam right now your shirt size, and he will send you a T-shirt.
First person to DM Overtime Sam, gonna get that shirt.
He might be on a date right now.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh, he goes on a lot of dates?
Yeah, it's like 75 degrees in New York City, a little West Village action, a little coffee shop.
With the West Side.
And guys, make sure to like and subscribe. Also, make sure you subscribe before you get that shirt. That should be it. Send a screenshot. I bet somebody's already DM Sam. It's kind of unfair now. Let's give away another shirt. Yeah. Make sure you guys subscribe. We're only 60K away from 1 million, ladies and gentlemen. Right here, he wasn't touched. Was he?
They're saying he was.
They're going to say he was touched.
Hey, if we get to 1 million today, I'll give away a car.
Whoa. Wow.
Yeah.
Fresh out of your bank account for sure.
Yes.
Okay, bet. If we get to 1 million subs, you heard that confirmed. Overtime Tom going to give one of the guys in the chat a car.
Let's see if he was touched here, guys. That's Tyrone Crothers. Was he? Yeah, it was touched.
Yeah, touched right there.
Right there. Clear as day.
Crothers, another talented player out of Texas, and that's a touchdown there. Too easy. Kai Mason, Raw Miami, offense on fire right now. These guys cannot buy a stop.
Man, that's Kai Meza, the big receiver. Great route in the middle of the field. Watch Meza right here. Here's the defensive back he's going against. Right over him. Good execution. Look at the route. Get off of me. Puts his foot in the ground. And then Kasunga on the money.
That's why he's Helaman's #1 target at their high school out there in Utah. Utah, man.
Never been.
Good place. I've been there. I've been to St. George one time. Good golf out there.
I'd love to go.
Grant Smith, speaking of golf, back here, drop it back.
Grant Smith's probably really good at golf.
Another shot downfield, and Chris Stewart's right there to catch it. I mean, this kid is unbelievable. I think he's probably the most underrated receiver we've seen here at OT7. Just in terms of the hype that we give a lot of these guys.
It has nothing to do with the fact that he's a Texas commit.
Yeah,
no, nothing. I genuinely think he might be one of the best ones we've ever seen.
That one-handed catch was crazy.
No,
crazy.
It's nasty.
We've seen some crazy catches today, guys. Jordan Clay.
Unguardable.
You guys can think about this. Who is the best receiver in all of OT7?
It's got to be Madden.
Madden Williams.
It's got to be Madden. That's a shot to Chris Stewart. I mean, oh my goodness. He was wide open again.
Let us know in the chat.
Speaking of unguardable, Tess down there with the defense that has, or with the offensive quarterback that has not been stopped yet.
Yeah, Kieran, I have Helaman here. All right, you have 9 touchdowns today. What's been working for you?
Just finding the open guy. Shu's been calling some great plays, so we just try to stay consistent as much as we can.
I mean, you had that thriller win in your first game, and now RG3 Takeover. You guys have a pretty comfortable lead. Is there any extra motivation when you're playing against an NFL coach?
I think no, not really. I think we always just want to perform to the best of our abilities, and, we just trying to win the game.
All right, I love that. All right, what's it going to take to come out of here with a win today?
Defense needs to get stops, and we just need to keep on scoring touchdowns.
All right, best of luck out there.
Thank you.
Right here.
4th down. Come on,
Big
Grant.
4th down here. Taking shots downfield, but just not converting them maybe. He's had some guys open.
Yeah, it's only a 4th and 3, 4th and 4, actually.
This is a huge play right here, down 17. Grant, they're going to roll him out. Chris
had him. Oh, he had him open.
Oh, and he ends up breaking it up. There's going to be a flag in the backfield.
Saw that. That is a receiver open in the flag.
They're going to say it was an offsides. And that's going to be enough yardage for a 1st down as RG3 gets bailed out right there, AB. I thought he had Chris Stewart wide open right here at the top of the
I think they called a legal rush there, Kieran.
They did. Yeah, a legal rush right there. Sorry, I saw
rush.
the offside motion there from the ref.
Man, that's a critical penalty on a 4th down. Your defense gets a stop. Now give them a fresh set of downs. Grant Smith, 7 minutes on this clock, down by 17. Got to get something going here and score pretty fast.
See Grant Smith right here on 1st down. Over the middle. Oh my goodness, and there's another flag out there. That pass was ruled incomplete. There's a defensive holding right there. There's going to be 5 yards and a replay of that first down, and they're just helping him out with yardage right here. It's a quick little 10, AB.
Grant Smith was a little bit late on that throw in the back of the end zone, had his receiver open. He's had some guys here. Got to see it, execute on it quickly, trust your eyes, and play with some confidence at quarterback.
I got to say, I love these color combinations, by the way. Black and baby blue. It's tough, man. Baby blue is my favorite color, so really big fan of it.
Baby blue.
Chat, what's y'all's favorite color, man? I'm guessing a lot of red. Whole lot of red. Shout out Playboy Cardi. I Am Music. Great album. Grant Smith looking over the middle. Nobody there.
Guys, we got
phenomenal defense from Raw Miami.
We got a question from the chat from Samte Arinze. Do you think RG3 and Cam Newton will talk trash tonight when they play each other on NFL Network, and will that make the players talk trash?
1,000%.
Short answer is yes.
Yeah. I think the trash talk has already started in the comment section at OT7 on Instagram. Go give us a quick little follow. Follow all the action. I'm sure most of you guys are already followed. And guys, NFL Network games are going to be tonight from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern. And that's a beautiful ball. Chris Stewart, I mean, he's the best wide receiver I've ever seen. He might be the greatest wide receiver to ever catch a football. What a play.
It's too easy. One-on-one with Chris Stewart. You got to put a safety over the top. It's just so easy. Here's Chris Stewart. You got cover 2, so the safeties are playing out, and Chris Stewart just splits them right in between.
And you know who you
Give him some help, man. Give him some help. You can't cover him one-on-one.
You know who he reminds me a lot of? You watch Matthew Golden this past season at the University of Texas, ran the fastest 40 time at the combine. Chris Stewart's a burner, but also phenomenal route runner, and the body control in hands is just the best wide receiver I've ever seen. Maybe.
Yeah, it's the combination of it all. The body control, the physicality, the height,
the best
the speed.
receiver you've ever seen is crazy.
Ever seen.
Yeah, I'm just ignoring what
Who is the best receiver to ever go to Texas?
Wow. Well, now, I mean, it's tough. Roy Williams was really, really good.
Okay.
At Texas, Jordan Shipley. You guys remember Jordan Shipley?
Yeah, of course. Twitch Take Flight says blue is his favorite color. Eli Blackman says blue as well, and G says green. No creative colors in here.
Wow.
Yeah, nothing creative at all.
I probably got to give it to Xavier Worthy, though, now that I think about it.
Yeah?
Only Longhorn to ever score a touchdown in the Super Bowl.
That's fair.
Yeah, he destroyed the Philadelphia Eagles in garbage time. And Raw Miami, Helaman Kasuga running this clock down as much as possible. I'm loving the strategy here.
This good? Oh, left.
Every time.
Go over the middle. That's Bryson Wright. First down. And these guys are just moving it, chilling, running this clock down.
Yeah, they're happy to let this clock start ticking down. And this RG3 Takeover defense has to think about obviously getting a stop, but forcing a turnover here.
Yeah.
Trying to jump the ball a little bit, make something happen, take a risk at corner or safety.
And Tess is down on the field with the greatest wide receiver known to mankind, Chris Stewart. What's up, Tess?
All right, I don't know if you heard that, Chris. Kieran in the booth just called you the greatest wide receiver known to man. What do you have to say about that?
I say appreciate it. Thank you. I mean, everybody's sleeping on me. At least I'm getting some type of credit, but appreciate it, though.
All right, you might have to get back out there. Best of luck, Chris.
Automatically got to get right back there to Raw Miami. Unbelievable. And right here, AB, this clock is going to continue to run. They're down 17. What does RG3 Takeover have to do? In my opinion, you just take the ball out of your defense's hands. Like you got to stay on offense the entire time.
Yeah, Grant Smith has to figure something out here. Score pretty quick. Take some shots down the field. You probably don't want to complete many 5-yard passes in bounds. Let the clock tick out. But we've seen crazier things happen, guys.
And they're going to say he was actually touched short. He was touched short. Wow. And that's actually going to help out Raw Miami.
Yeah, you actually
hold the flag. This clock is still running. Go.
If you're RG3 Takeover, you want them to score right there.
Yeah, exactly. You really wanted them to score. I wouldn't have been fighting on that one. Because they haven't gotten a stop all day. Ever. Right now, Raw Miami going to take their time going back to the line.
Oh, this is terrible.
I mean, this awful for RG3 Takeover. I wouldn't have pushed back on that. Right now, Helaman Kasuga taking his time lining up, second and goal. If it's me, I'm not trying to score right here, AB. Not too fast. They need a money drive to even time me up, and they're going to take a shot to the end zone. Incomplete, broken up. There was Deron Guilford, a.k.a. the Troll. He's instant energy, man. Love that kid. It's fun. It's fun to watch.
I like that they're wearing the Troll hat on offense and defense this week.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty tough. A little two-way Troll action.
Yeah.
Go. Clock still ticking down. RG3 Takeover in no rush. Coach Tommy Schuler, legend at Marshall, out there just doing his thing. Helaman Kasunga over the top and broken up. Now, I mean, I need to hold my words. A huge fast breakup right now. 4th down. They might be able to get a stop and the ball back with a chance to go tie it up immediately without having to use that onside play.
Yeah, 2 risky throws there by Helaman Kasunga.
Yep.
You can't throw a turnover interception here. Massive play in this ball game.
Spoke too soon though. I'll be honest. This is Raw Miami. They're going to score a touchdown here, Tom.
You got to look to Bryson Wright, man.
Bryson Wright or Jordan Clay. Both guys have made play after play. They just have too many big targets right here in the end zone. Helaman Kasunga, can he come up clutch one more time? RG3 needs a stop here to make this, to keep this a 1-possession game.
Don't forget about Kai Meza either.
1-minute warning. Give him back the ball. That's going to take us to the 1-minute warning. The clock will stop. It's going to be 1 play here. AB, what do you like calling right here?
We're going to get cover 2 high safeties. You got to attack the middle of the field. And they got Kai Meza, number 16, right in the middle. And there's number 1, Calvin Russell.
You see Bryson Wright right here at the bottom of your screen, the freshman sensation. They're going to go to him. Back in the end zone. And it's broken up, incomplete. RG3 Takeover. Going to get the ball back, down 10, with the chance to go tie this up.
What? Should he have come down with that?
Man, let's take a look at this.
That's crazy.
Bryson Wright almost
nearly caught that one right there.
Good play there by Donovan Webb.
As you see Donovan Webb in his hip pocket, a lot of physicality. I like the no call right there. Let him play. And a money drive here. Can Grant Smith do it again against a big team? I had to come back. He didn't take a check down, took a shot downfield, and it's picked off. Intercepted. Raw Miami on the money drive puts this game on ice.
Man.
AB, I think you had time there.
Listen, you have time. There's 50 seconds left on the clock. You don't need to force the ball down the field on the very first play. That's a typical case of a quarterback trying to do too much, trying to win the game on one throw. Put it
right there.
Together.
Chris Stewart has to turn into a DB.
Bruh.
I mean, yeah, that's definitely one of those bruh moments right there. It's tough. It's tough, man. But what a game there from Raw Miami's offense. They have moved the ball consistently time and time again. And here we go, Helaman Kasunga again on offense. Trying to put this game on ice. Need just a couple of completions. He's going to hit his favorite target, Kai Meza, right there. And that's going to be a 2nd down. That clock's going to go ahead and keep ticking. Tick, 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 tick. One more play. And Raw Miami is going to get out of here with another victory.
Pick 7 here.
After starting off, pick 7 is great.
Hey, who do you have RG3 versus C1N later?
I'm going to take RG3 Takeover to get it.
Really? To beat Cam Newton?
Wow. I know. I believe in C1N, but I'll tell you, I think it's close, guys. I think it's close.
I got C1N.
I'm curious what
Baker.
I'm curious what RG3 said to his quarterback after that pick.
Yeah, no. I mean, he'll get back together. We have a bunch of good games here tonight. RG3 Takeover is going to be playing on NFL Network against C1N to start off our slide at 7 p.m. Eastern. Guys, more OT7 football action happening tonight on NFL Network. You do not want to miss it. Raw Miami gets this one done and improves to 4-3. We're going to go ahead and get on out of here. What a game, guys. Well, I can't wait. More football on the way later today. You don't want to miss it. RG3 Takeover and the greatest wide receiver I've ever seen in my entire life. RG3 screaming at people. It's been an amazing day here on YouTube. But guys, don't forget, once again tonight, more games on the way. You're not going to want to miss it. Appreciate you guys for riding with us.